Hello? We are here. We are doing a stream. I decided to change the schedule slightly because originally we were going to be a blacksmith tomorrow, but I don't know. My brain is needing something. I am needing the crafty grain gober tonight. So we're going to do it tonight instead of tomorrow. So hold on. I got to scroll who was first. Looney, congrats on being first. Hi, Spider. Hi, Ranch. Hi, Crispy. Hello. Hi, Brando. You're totally new. Oh, goodness. Oh, voice, please. Hi, William. Hi, CT. Hello. I'm realizing I probably should have done vocal warm-ups before stream, but I'm a goober and didn't think about it. I have not done a lot of talking today because I've just been here all today and just at work. That is a whole heck of a lot of months. CT, welcome back for a 39th month with the Penguin Colony. I super duper appreciate you doing that. Welcome back for another month. Enjoy your emotes and your sub badge. I said it backwards and that felt weird. I don't know why I did that. It's fine. We're brain going bleh. It's fine. Hello. How's it going? How is your Mondays? I did not have to go to work today. So I kind of hung out and took it chill for most of today because yesterday, holy butts. I really thought I was going to hang out on Discord and maybe possibly do a bonus stream yesterday. It was like, nope. It is... Lots of other productive things happened. And that's a good thing. But also, yes, the envelope's in front of me. The envelope is on my desk in front of me. Jameson! Thank you for using that Prime Gaming sub here. I appreciate you doing that. You could use that anywhere. Thank you for using that here for a second month. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Also, y'all, no pressure, but just saying we have been selected for an incoming Golden Kappa train. So no pressure, but if you want to trigger a Golden Kappa hype train, apparently we have been randomly chosen for a Golden Kappa train. I kind of forgot those were still a thing. Hi, it's good to see you. Some job applications, cried, panicked, all the things. But GG on doing the productive. Got some job applications in. In a Golden Kappa train, if you participate in a Golden Kappa train, you unlock a Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours. So you essentially get that Kappa emote, but golden. I feel like it was really hyped when it like first came around. This was like several years ago. I also feel like in the web of Twitch that we're in, Kappa isn't as a commonly used emote. It is one of the original like Twitch global emotes. It's the Kappa. It's the hey, you know, the oh. Kappa is one of the OG things of stuff. It's been around forever. But I feel like it is not something that has been around in the communities I hang out in a lot often. But if you want a Golden Kappa, you have a limited time right now to earn a Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours. Because it triggered the hype train. Y'all, literally no pressure, whatnot. If you want to do things to get a Golden Kappa emote for 24 hours, this is your chance to do so. It's a thing. Also, if you want to, we are already over halfway to the next bits sub wheel spin, or the bits goal wheel spin. So, I mean, if you want to unlock more wheel spins. So... grad school applications, which also made you panic, and then I just panicked about grad school in general. And this is when you take a break. Because your brain is not... Your brain... Have you ever heard the... Have you heard the phrasing of flipping your lid? Like, there's a little thing in your brain, and then it flips, whatever. Like, it basically is like, nope. And then it basically, essentially, part of your brain is not accessible because it is panicking. And that is when you just have to go and chill, because like literally forcing your brain to try to function with half of its brain functions not accessible is not a thing. I'm explaining this so poorly. Yeah, so flipping your lid is, I don't remember all the brain terminology things, but there's like the core part of your brain, and then there's all the other stuff over top of it. And essentially when you enter that panic mode, it flips and your brain essentially switches into like that survival mode. So some functions are literally not accessible to you. So like, you know, they teach it to us as teachers in the point of view of, if you have a kid that's so angry that they're throwing chairs and different stuff, they cannot access the logical part of their brain. Like, you shouldn't be trying to do words and stuff with them because their brain is literally not in the point that it can comprehend that. Like, your brain is not trying to think logically. It is just trying to make it be safe. It is trying to control the situation. It is trying to get away from things that might be harming it. Like, if your brain is in that state, you should not be trying to do productive stuff. Yeah, no learning is happening in that state if your lid is flipped. Like, so if you're in that panic, it is literally, you're literally just going to make it worse if you push it farther because you're trying to force your brain to do functions that it's not currently having access to, essentially, if that makes sense. And I'm explaining this probably horribly and I don't remember all the specific terms. So, a mythological creature from Japan called the Kappa believed there was something just inside a human anus that was delicious, so they would try to eat it. Oh my god. Really? Yeah, I don't know why it's called a Kappa. I don't know. But if you want a golden Kappa for 24 hours, there's a golden Kappa train right now, apparently. So, but yeah, definitely, like, take some time, chill. We're gonna be a Blacksmith tonight. This is a game that, we played the prologue for it. I don't know, maybe it's been a year. I don't remember when. We played the prologue as a review key at some point. And I really liked it. I really liked this one. We played like 2 or 3 different Blacksmith review keys. Like all in one go. And this was my favorite one. And it is currently in early access. And I'm excited to check it out. I did hold off a little bit. Because when I originally got the key, it was like just fresh in early access. So it's had a couple hot fixes since then. So now I think it's time to hop in and try it. I did turn scare alerts off. I did actually remember to turn those off. So we are currently on our normal alerts profile. I did not open it. Did I open it? Did I do the thing? But on a side note, I do have updates to give you all if you have not seen things in Discord.
Stay away from the summoner!
Looney, thank you for the bits. Mysterious envelope. Okay, Goldie has sent me an envelope. And I don't know what's in here. It says there's a sticker on it. It says handle with care, do not bend. I've been sent an envelope. It's very sticky. Come on, open. There it goes. There it goes. What is he starting? I saw the shiny sparklies before I saw what was actually it. Yes. Hi, Ella. I know. You think it's like super late and we missed your dinner time. I know. The time's still confusing your tiny brain. Yo. Okay, just even look at it. It's shiny. I saw the shinies. It's horse girl cards. Oh. I'm trying to hold all 3. Look, it's my 3 favorite Umas. Thank you, Goldie. Here, I'll do. So we got Grass Wonder. And we have Nice Nature. And we have Current Chan. Which I still find it funny that, like, one of my favorites is also, like, the first one that I, like, got. Because this was, like, the first fancy one I got. This is the art on the current card, isn't it? This one was the one that was on the banner, right? Because I think that's the same one, yeah? It's the same illustration. That's cool. I'm so hoping I get a couple more copies of the rice shower card that is on the banner right now. I've gotten 2 so far, and I'm hoping I'll get lucky. If anything, I'm hoping that with the free pulls and stuff and the free carrots we're getting, that I'll get to the point that I can claim another copy of it. But I'm also kind of contemplating that I want the other card that's on the banner. I haven't decided yet. We'll see if I get to that point. These are so cool. Is there actually, like, they have abilities. Is there, like, actually a card game that goes with this? It's Shadowverse Evolve. Okay. Select an enemy, follow on the field, and give it a minus something blue and a -1 shield something. Each opponent discards a card. Ooh. William, I saw you were in Speedstorm. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? We are gonna do some more Speedstorm on stream at some point because that was one of the wheel spins that was unlocked. I am really loving the current season of Disney Speedstorm because it is Winnie the Pooh and it makes me really happy. And next month we're getting Tigger. They are not faux. I did actually remember to turn them off. I did remember to turn off the scare alerts, but thank you for the bits. It's silly. I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. Like, it's one of those things that it makes my brain go burr, but it's also not overly complicated. Yeah, it just the oh my is what the normal 69 is. I think I need to turn it up more because it's not that loud for some reason. Yes, so the Winnie the Pooh specific season ends in 9 days. So if you were specifically wanting Winnie the Pooh, that ends in 9 days. The Tigger one will start immediately after that. Eeyore is the mid-season racer, so you would have to, like, do the races in the actual, like, pages of stuff. How much is the game? The game itself is free. You can play Speedstorm for free. When it first came out, you had to pay. Like, you had to pay for the game to play it in early access. But now that it's in full release, the game itself is free. There's obviously stuff that you can pay for. Some people call Disney Speedstorm pay to win. But I don't feel like that's an accurate description. Because I don't get what you're trying to win at, unless if you're trying to get, like, really, really good at multiplayer and whatnot with other people. If you buy stuff in the game, you're gonna get stuff leveled up quicker, and you're gonna have to spend less time playing the game to get different characters to max level. Like, essentially, it's pay to save yourself IRL time. So you either pay by playing the game, or you pay real money. I have bought, since I started playing, I've bought multiple seasons of the Gold Pass, which is like a month pass thing that gives you access to the racer for that month. And it also gives you a ton of that season's coins. So you can do a lot of pulls to be able to get a lot more items. It's less annoying than Mario Kart. Yeah, I find it easier than Mario Kart. Like, the thing that throws me off between us, like, playing Mario Kart on community nights and playing Speedstorm is the drifting is very different. Yeah, it's freemium. Yeah, it's a freemium game. So, like, you can play it for free. And, you know, if you don't want to buy the Gold Pass, as soon as that season is over, it goes into the general, I guess it is kind of a gacha, because you can purchase specific characters and stuff, but the general thing is you gather season coins, and then you just do a poll. you can do, for 10,000 coins, you can do a poll and it gives you 3 items. So that could be racer shards to level up your characters, or that could be crew shards that help level up essentially like the supports for your character. If you save up to 90,000, then you can do 10 polls for 90,000. So, might get it. You should totally try it out. You should totally try it out. Like, literally, there's no pressure to spend any money on it. Unless if you, like, actually want to. I have unlocked about 80 racers of the game. And most of those are ones that I did not pay actual money for. I have bought... How long have I been playing? I didn't buy August's Gold Pass because I wasn't around enough to play it. I've done Incredibles, Tron, Alice, Mad Hatter, so also Alice, Winnie the Pooh. I think that's it. I've done like 5 gold passes, I think. The music's, yeah, the music's a bop though. The music is an absolute bop. I'm just gonna put my little horse girl cards in front of my Go XLR because I can. It's Disney Kart with the money system of Fortnite. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. I will say this, we are gonna stream it again at some point. It takes you maybe like a half hour or 45 minutes to get to this rank, but you need to be rank 7 in order to join a lobby with friends to race each other. You need to be rank 3 to just join a group to be able to do multiplayer races, but you need to be rank 7 to be able to like join a lobby. Yeah, it was like, it doesn't take very long to get to it. But for if you're wanting to join us on stream when we do that, you would need to be rank 7. So. But yes, I have a totally normal amount of racers unlocked in this game. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. So I have 80 out of 108 racers unlocked right now. So this is my current roster. Oh, the other one I was forgetting was the Big Hero 6 season. I was like, there's one I'm forgetting. So obviously I have a lot of them that I haven't leveled at all. But the Tron was a gold pass. Alice was a gold pass. If you get the gold pass for a character, you're going to get them at least to like level 30 by doing the gold pass. And I'm not done with this gold pass yet, and I already have Winnie the Pooh up to 33. The pass right now is Winnie the Pooh and the free character. So there's a paid side and a free side. The paid side right now is, obviously it's got some Winnie the Pooh stuff, but the free racer is Sadness right now. And I actually really like her abilities. They're good. You got Herg for your starter? Nice. Yeah, I did Belle as my starter, but I have not raced with her much since. Because I've been leveling other characters and such. So, and the last page for the world map will be unlocking in 3 days, and this one, these ones here, the mystery races, you get 2 tries a day at, and each mystery box has 10 rewards, and those will have, this page will have the ones that have Eeyore in them. Or, this is the thing that is still the grind, is these ones will be more specific of what characters to use. Like right now I'm trying to get Aladdin to 34. But if you get all the way across the page on this, then this also has the mid-season racer back here. So, yes. Obviously, there's also the vault passes, but I haven't really bothered with them. I'm not really bothered with them. Because there's so many other things to do, and there's also then, like, all the different special events and other races and stuff. The daily racer boost is your friend. Even if you don't need shards to get to the next level, it gives you the upgrade token, so it's good to do. Same with the Mickey one, even if you don't need it, it still gives you upgrade tokens and the daily challenge, and which I haven't been doing that one lately, just because I haven't been bothered. So, yeah, if you want to try it out, totally. It is very much a lot of fun, and if you have any questions, I totally only have 134 hours in the game. It's fine. Good for Steam Deck? Yeah, it is also available on mobile. I have not downloaded it on my phone. I'm limiting myself to one hyper-focus game on my phone only. So I have Uma on my phone. But also if you're picking between Uma and Speedstorm, I feel like Uma is easier to play on mobile. Then obviously like Speedstorm you could, because it is able to do that, but I don't know how well it runs on there. Oh, your phone screen time. Yeah, get in Steam for sure. Yeah, I was like, I've been trying to be better. I did last month, a couple months ago. I finally got myself to just take Facebook off my phone, and that helped. Okay, speaking of phone stuff and things and whatnot, in case you did not see in Discord, because I didn't like at anybody, just posted it in the announcements channel. The exciting thing is I was able to get my email back. That getting it back was for anyone who missed it, Discord and email stuff got hacked, so I had no access to my email. And the thing that made it complicated is this email is so old that it's actually what we figured out of what the terminology they call it. It's a sub account. Like, it's connected to my mom's account because I made it when I was like 11. So therefore, like, when I called support, they didn't want to talk to me. They wanted to talk to my mom. So then I had to explain and convince my mother to sit on the tech support call with me. So that was what I was working on yesterday. And I also went over because I was nice, and I went over and I did the thing that my mom asked me to do. Is I had some boxes of clothes to go through and whatnot, so I did that first before I asked about the email stuff again. And I convinced her to do the thing, and it actually worked out better than I thought it would, because they ended up not needing her information. That what we figured out is it took us like calling the support like 3 separate times to get this to work. But what we figured out is I think the first person was super confused with with what it was. One, we confused him because I wasn't the account owner. Two, the other thing that confused him is the phone number that's on that account is a landline number. Yeah, like they like lost the context of like, well, like, one, I didn't realize it was under her name, so that was, like, the process, and I think we confused the dude. Of, like, oh, it's my account, but it's, and the second call, the person actually at least, that first person ended up just, like, defaulting to definitely, like, reading off of their script, and we eventually gave up. Yesterday when we called again, we got a person who was more competent at their job and actually asked further questions and stuff to actually get some other information of like, well, it's connected to this account, stating the fact of like, this account is like 19 I think it's 19 years old or something. It's an old account. So getting through that whole process and like us sitting on hold because like they had to go ask their like specialist person and stuff. And then eventually we got to the point, like, the roadblock we kept hitting was they were trying to verify the account, but they couldn't. Like, luckily, like, I could definitely tell they were, like, looping back because they did repeat themselves a few times of, like, their general, like, ask a question things and then ask the question. But they were at least actually gathering things, and we did make progress. But then, like, I don't know, this would have been 45 minutes on the phone or something. We eventually hit the point of the issue was we had called from the landline number that was associated with the account because I also figured that would help us. Frustrating when they have a script, but I kind of understand they need to follow a process. Yeah, like, I understand having the script to at least, you know, keep track of, like, okay, here's the different points to ask, and here, you know, so when you've done it, you know, 20 bazillion times, you don't lose track of which things you've asked this person versus the other person. Like, I can get it, but the first person was like, they definitely just gave up on actually figuring stuff out. This second person was like actively trying to get us answers. Because what they had us do is they actually had us hang up and call back. And they explained it ahead of time of like, you're not probably going to get me. You're probably going to, you know, it's just randomized. You're going to just get somebody. But they had me call back to be able to call from my number because my number was the number that was like the landline number was on her account, but the phone number was like specifically the 2-factor on mine. So we called from that because the thing they were trying to do is text me a code and then me read it back to them. And obviously they couldn't do that on a landline. So once we got past that roadblock, we finally were able to do it, and they were able to give me a temporary password to go in and change it and change the password and get access to the account again. So I'm like, finally. It took way longer and so many more steps than I feel like it needed to. Because like originally and like looking up stuff online and whatnot, like they wanted like driver's license ID. Like they wanted us to like send that. And in the end, they ended up not asking for that. So we'll take that. But it was like, oh my gosh. And I did have to sit through the whole spiel of them asking about the paid premium version. But they did not actually make me pay for it. Because AOL has a premium monthly package, in case you didn't know. That's like $15 a month. And I'm like, granted, like, it's offering like the whole shebang of security support. That, you know, it's offering everything. But like, at least they didn't make me pay for it, which I think part of that is because this person told me to hang up and call this number, and it was technically the paid number, but I had said I was told to call this number. So I think that's maybe how I got around that. Yeah, like a premium, yeah, for having access to it. It's like, oh my gosh. Hi, Spider. So I do not have my old Discord account back. I do have the email, but the problem is they left the 2-factor authentication on the old Discord account, and it is not my number on there, so I can't log back into the old Discord account. So where we're sitting right now is gaining access to my email has made it so I submitted a customer support ticket to Discord to have the account deleted. Because the issue we were facing before is that Discord was basically saying no because the support account was not from the email that matched the Discord account. So me gaining access to my email has made it so I can submit that. So now we're just in this weird limbo of waiting for an actual person to go delete my account. And the email I've received has told me that can take up to 15 days. So they said, like, I submitted the thing. I confirmed that, yes, I want it deleted. I have been responded to saying that they have sent it off to the person to do it. It's just waiting for the, you know, the IRL processing time for them to do that. So in theory, the old Discord is just going to be yeeted into the void. I don't want it back anyway. Because, like, the thing is, there's not really anything to get back other than I would be able to see the DMs maybe that they were doing to people or whatever. But, like, they removed me from everything and deleted my servers and stuff. So, like, there's not really anything to get back. Really, in the grand scheme of things, you know, there's a little bit that's maybe still there. Yeah, deleted the DMs they sent anyway. Yeah, it was like, there's not really anything to get back, so I have just requested for it to be deleted. So hopefully that will happen. Oh, did they change it again? They must have changed it again because that's not what it was earlier. It was Silly Cat something or whatever. And it was like the profile picture was like a winter scene of a bridge or something. They've changed the profile picture several times at this point. So I guess maybe they went and changed it again. So hopefully that process will happen sooner rather than later for them to get gone and deleted and whatnot. I'm bummed, obviously, because everything got deleted, but oh, but the thing on top now says drain my soul. Okay. The picture's a heart on a beach. Okay, that's not what it was earlier when I looked at it. So yeah, I don't know why they're going in. I wonder if they have... I'm assuming with how many accounts maybe they've hacked and whatever, like, I wonder if they have some system that will go in and just randomize a profile picture and a name or something to give to things. And then they just keep changing it every X amount of time or something, like, to make it look like it's a new account. I don't know. I really don't understand what their motivation is. Oh, that's the other thing. Like, further not understanding their motivation, because obviously I have access to my email now, so I can scroll back through. It's also very wild to see of just all of the emails, seeing all of the emails of me changing my email on everything. So, like, that is also kind of a scary thing to see, like, all of those emails that they weren't opened. So, like, unless if they opened them and then marked them as unread, they didn't open those emails. There's a ton of spam that gets sent to this email as well. That and my, like, Taco Bell receipts. But, they canceled my Nitro. So, like, I really don't understand what their goal was. Because, like, that was one of the reasons I was trying to get it back, is to be able to cancel my Nitro. But they canceled my Nitro. So I'm like, okay, they canceled my Nitro. And for some reason, they set up a support account with Discord, because I had to do the, like, because when I went to go use my email to make a support account on Discord, it was like, there's already an account. So I had to do, like, the forgot password to be able to get that. So I don't understand this asshole's motivation and what they gain from doing all this, other than the amusement of being an asshole. They didn't delete the scam messages from Sirius's. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's nice of them for canceling it, but like in my train of thought of, like, if I had a stolen Discord account, like, I would keep the Nitro if it wasn't something I was having to pay for. Like, so that just was... What I wonder, though, is whether this person on cam has been the hacker all along. I'm not the hacker. Probably a literal kid just trying to fuck with people, I guess. I do not understand the motivation behind why they're doing this. Like, I don't see what they gained. They got access to my super spammy email for a couple weeks. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But TLDR, I have my email back. My Discord has been my old TapGirl301 Discord account has been submitted as a ticket to be requested to be deleted. So we're just kind of sitting in the process of waiting for that to happen. It sent the compromised link to a bunch of people. That was maybe the real... Yeah, it was like... But even if they were trying to get a whole bunch of people, like... Isn't... like, I don't understand what they're getting from it, other than the satisfaction that they compromised people's accounts. Like, that's the thing, is like, isn't there usually, don't these idiots usually have some money motivation, like, goal in mind? Like, I don't get it. Ginger Tap is the evil doppelganger confirmed. No. No. Oh, I guess the TLDR stream so far. Email back. Discord, old Discord being deleted. And Goldie sent me Uma cards. And they're shiny. I love that that's the recap. That is our recap. Oh, we also talked about Disney Speedstorm, I guess, is the other thing. I think cast a wide net, see what occurs, or see what accounts they end up with, and see if any are worth blackmailing. Okay. So essentially they cast a wide net, get 50 zillion accounts, and then hopefully something will, you know, give them access to something, I guess. Number 4 taps. No, you smell. No, you. No, you. Oh, like if they can get someone's corporate account or someone who has financial info on their email. Yeah, maybe that they eventually get something that will give them access to something that's worth something, I guess. At least that's what you would do if you were a hacker. Okay. But you're not? Okay. Wonder if the hacker's a cat? I don't know. That would be silly. Also, there's a Pokemon. Also, I haven't fished yet, so I'm gonna fish. Yeah, that's what a hacker would say, exactly. So, I don't know. I'm at the point that I'm glad that I have made my username change. I'm very glad to be Ginger Tap. I never disliked TapGirl301, but I am very glad that I have made the step over to Ginger Tap. It feels like my grown-up username, if that makes sense. It also is just really nice to not have numbers. Like, not that there's anything bad about having numbers in your username, but I do like the look better without the numbers on the end. I don't like that this was the reason that I was pushed to do that, but, you know, once... I think we're finally coming to the, you know, the end of this nonsense. Now that I have my email back, we're just waiting for the Discord to be deleted. Anyone want to try out the game I made? No. No. Oh my god. Of course it's Minesweeper. Of course you're linking to Minesweeper. No. No. You did not make Minesweeper. I actually don't know who made Minesweeper. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was you. Need a better place to put these. They keep sliding. I'm gonna put them. The slime squish. We'll hold on to them. Click the link. Fine. Fine. For you and LA, I will click the link. Whoa, TapGirl has evolved into Ginger Tap. Tap wants to learn the move Tap Dance on the hacker's face, but Tap already knows 4 dance moves. Uh-huh. Okay, speaking of tap dance things, Talarian was looking on Spotify. I was trying to brainstorm tap dance songs, and ended up finding an album that is songs, like, with specific tap moves. So, like, you can play them and have the kids practice like how to do, you know, basic tap moves. Like it's got one for like a paradiddle and a flap and a shuffle, and it guides you through like how I would like do it with the kids, but makes it be a song of like, you know, brush, brush, step, brush, brush, step, and like has like the beat with it, and they do it slow and then they do it fast and then it goes slows back down and then goes fast. Like this is the best thing ever. I'm so gonna use them with Tap Club. But I still have yet to pick a song that I'm gonna choreograph to. So I don't know. I'm kind of sitting... I'm at the point that this is my 4th year doing the club. So I could technically loop back around and do the dance that I did my 1st year, and none of these kids would have done that dance yet. And I did a dance to the Trash in the Camp from Tarzan, which also would probably be at the difficult... I'm going to have a lot of 3rd graders this year. I've had a lot of 3rd graders tell me that they're going to sign up, which means I'm going to have a lot of new kids. So, I don't know. The other one that I do have in my back pocket is I do have a tap dance to Zippity Doodah. But I don't know if I want to use that song. And then the other ones the other kids have been a part of already. Hi, Dragonfrost. Hello. You're a paradiddle? No, you're a paradiddle. Ian Andrew in 1983 had what was considered the first Minesweeper game. Okay. Britt Johnson made Microsoft Minesweeper, which is considered the first, but Ian Andrews would be considered the... Okay. Interesting. Voice, please. Trying to be a voice. It's fine. Okay, let's leave some minds, shall we? Let's see. Do I have a brain cell today? I don't know if I do. Immediately pushes the wrong button. That's not a good sign. This is not a good sign. Whoa, that was actually more squares than I expected to be. Okay. Doing the sweep. Sweeping the mines. Come back over here. Oh my gosh, it's like actually like a lot of ones. Okay, also trying to do this while Ella is like asking for attention. It's like, yes, hi, honey. That 3's good. That 2's good. Oh. Okay. One of these has to be a 2. Ooh, the brain cell didn't go farther than that. It's like waiting for the brain cell to kick in. It's like, nope. Okay, only one of these could be a 2, which means one of those has to be it. Which means that both of the, okay, those two have to, okay, there we go. It's like the brain, it's like I can feel it loading, processing. 1, 2, 3. I hate sneezing. And now the brain's process right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This 4 here is going to help. So this, because this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, which does that one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I was going to say, it should, we should have another one we can clear. Did you seize out the brain cell? I don't know. Maybe I put it back in place because all of a sudden that made sense to my brain. I don't know. It jogged something. It did the thing. Okay, let's... Now, since we talked all the important stuff and whatnot, let's get caught up on all those channel point redeems that definitely happened and I did not give you things for. So, oh, the other thing. Has anyone else noticed there's a thing back in the room? Has anyone noticed that something has come back to the stream room? Okay, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Looney. Oh, hiccup burps is not fun. Let's not do that. Looney, yours is an adjective. CT's is a noun. And spider, yours is an adjective. A tweet. The tree's back. Larian surprised me that he came in here. I was like, what are you doing? And all of a sudden he plugs in the thing. He brings the tree and plugs it in. I'm like, oh, okay. And he got the tree out of the box. So, on that note, those people who resubbed today, if you would like to pick an ornament to put on the tree, I do also have the ornaments back. I cannot make it purple. I cannot make it purple in LA. The choices are listed there. We have blinking color. We have white, blinking white, colored, blinking colored, and then we have blinking between white and colored. These are options. So, let me write down Looney's adjective is fucking. Okay, CT's is a noun and spider is also an adjective. Okay. Ornament. Okay. Should I write down ornament as your noun? Because let me see. So that means CT gets to pick an ornament. Jameson, if you are still hanging around, you can pick an ornament for the tree as well. Did anyone else resub? Just those ones. Okay. Like, you might as well think called me at the optometrist during your eye exam. Uh-huh. Hero. Okay. Leviscus. That's a fancy word. Wait. Basically means horny. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like I know what that word means. I can spell. There we go. Okay. Here are our options. We have 3 different boxes of ornaments. Yes, they are all Squishmallows, because that's on brand. We have... I'm planning to take pictures to get these, like, so you all can see them a little bit better. But I don't have them for today. So we have this box. There's a bear and a peppermint deer and an axolotl gingerbread and stuff and whatnot. We've got this box that is more just animals and penguins and a bear and a dog. There's a fox. And oh, we got this box. This is the more just holiday-y, gingery bread. There's literally a Christmas tree one. The Christmas tree or this hot chocolate. You want the red plaid bear? I think it's a moose. Actually, is that one? Or is there a plaid bear that I missed? I think if you're talking... Ooh, let's not drop the wax number. This one here, I think, is a moose. I'm gonna need to clear off my desk. This was a moose. Red plaid? Okay. The Sam Winchester Squishmallow. I guess so. Okay, so I'll put that one on the tree for CT. Sorry, Jameson, that one got claimed. We've got a cat, a seal, a dog. There's a raccoon, an owl, a fox, and a penguin. There is a yeti, a penguin, a peppermint deer, a nutcracker bear, a elf mouse, a tree, an axolotl gingerbread, and a squirrel? Let's see, where's the cat? Other box. Oh yeah, this is Cam. Are you writing names on the squish ornaments? I'm not. This is Cam. Cam is cute, and the pattern on Cam is Christmas trees and cats, which I think is great. Hi, Maleficent. Hello. You'll take them? Okay. And then, is that all the resubs that happened today of things? I think, did I miss one? I don't think I did. Did I miss one? I don't think so. I think that was the things. So for anyone who doesn't know, this time of year, which actually they think this is the earliest I've gotten it out. Everything that's going on, we just thought it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, so we're doing the thing. It's holiday time. Let's see. I cannot change the lights to cat. I cannot do that in LA. For Thanksgiving, it's fine. It's fine. It could be a Thanksgiving tree if we wanted to be. But around this time of the year, we pull the tree out, and I have Squishmallow ornaments. So if you sub or resub, or if you gift a sub or something, at this point between now and whenever I take the tree down, everyone gets to pick an ornament for the tree. So, yeah. Murray Catmus, exactly. And then when we get our actual tree and our other ornaments out, I'll get some of my other penguin ornaments and things out. But for now, the boxes of Squishmallow ornaments were easy to get to. So, let me hang these on the tree. Ella immediately like sat up and is looking, because this goober will try to knock him off the tree, which in the grand scheme of things is not the end of the world. It's just a little plush. So out of curiosity, what did you do with last year's ornament? These are the same ornaments. I just put them back in the box. We started off the first year with, I think, a couple boxes, and I got a new box last year. There hasn't been new ones at Costco yet this year, but these are the same ornaments. I just keep reusing them. I know some streamers do, like, they'll write names on ornaments and stuff, which I think is super fun, but also feels a little wasteful, because then it's like, well, do you save those and use it in case the same person's there the next year, or just you might not have the same people there the next year, especially like the bigger streamers and stuff. But yeah, these are the same ones as last year. You like soup and bread bowls? I don't think I've ever had soup and bread bowls. I would not be opposed. Are we talking about soup? Ooh, okay, with a baguette makes me feel like I'm in medieval times. Yes. I will say, I've eaten mac and cheese at a bread bowl in Disneyland, and that's really yummy. Oh, and their shelves got a new box. No, these are, I just put them back So on the back of the box, it has the descriptions and the names. Well, I guess this one doesn't have the about me's on them. It's got the pictures of which ones go in each box, so I could just put them back in the box. It also makes it so I can keep it accountable, and also so the cats don't just knock them around. So, yeah. I think it's fun. I also have snowflake ornaments that we could put on there. We have some other stuff that we could put on there. But I haven't gotten, this is just the start of the decorating. I haven't gotten anything else out yet. Love clam chowder in a bread bowl. I love the taste of clam chowder, and I wish I could like eat it, but it is like eating clam chowder is like a roulette. Because my texture sensitivity for the clams is like, it's like a 50-50 chance whether my mouth will accept it. But it tastes so good. So sometimes I will risk and take a bite, like when Delarian has some or whatnot. Ooh, sourdough bread bowls. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh. Mac and cheese in a bread bowl is good at Disney too. Yeah, I've had that one, and that one is yummy. Yeah, so it's smaller and not a huge bite of clam. Yeah. Because it's like, it's so good. It's so good, but it is like a texture roulette. So sometimes it's like, no, not going to do it. Because, you know, some days, something I've definitely gotten better at in the last few years is being more aware of where my level of texture rejection is. Because sometimes it can be too much of the same texture, and then it will be done and it will start to reject it. And essentially my body just does the like, no, you're not gonna be allowed to eat this, we're gonna make you spit it out kind of thing. It's like, great, cool, thanks, body. But I'm better now at knowing when I'm reaching that point with something than I was before. Ooh, broccoli cheddar. Oh, now I just want soup. Y'all, we gotta convince Tulare to make some soup now. Okay. I did Looney's bed lid. I did not do the Disney fact. Let's do that. Speaking of Disney. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like, it's just the... And it's some of those things, like some of the stuff I know, there are some textures that I know my mouth will just instant reject. And there's some that it's like, okay, I can do it for like X amount of bites, and then it's like, nope. Which is why like eating stuff like, you know, eating like steak or just other kind of fatty meat stuff is always a thing, because like the fat texture of stuff like that will be almost you know, if it's too much of one bite, it will be essentially an instant reject, which sucks because the fat adds a lot of flavor. But it's like, bodies are annoying. Being neurospicy is annoying sometimes. Okay, let's see. Toy Story. Toys 1995. Okay. Toy Story animators studied the movements of the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz as an example of how a stuffed character like Woody would flop and bend. You know, that makes a lot of sense. That would be a character that would be a good, you know, IRL model kind of thing to model it off of. Cool. Most textures I'm okay, but sometimes if it's too monotonous, my brain will randomly go, I know we ate half of this, but it's disgusting now. Yes. It's like, why? It's like, you know, especially it's like this tastes good. I'm enjoying eating this, and then my mouth will just go, nope, we are done with the texture. Which is why oftentimes with meals and stuff, I will have, you know, if I'm eating just one thing, I will also, you know, have something else as just either a side or something that is a different texture. So I will change up the textures mid-meal so my mouth doesn't hit that point. You still have the fatty bits as a small child, and then that changed at some point. Now you hate it. Yeah. Happens more often for sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it more with, like, we don't get Subway super often, but when we do, I find myself hitting the, like, texture reject point with it more often or sooner than I, like, used to for stuff. Never be able to deal with fat on steaks. Yeah, I no. If it's in, like, the middle of a bite or something, and if it's, like, it's not gonna, like, tear off or be a separate bite texture, then usually I could get around it, but it is a very risky thing. Sometimes I like it to be the same texture. It depends. It always depends on what it is. Like, something that is, like, always a safe food is, like, ramen noodle things. Those are, you know, noodles are gonna be a always safe thing for me. You know, if we're talking, like, potatoes are, you know, I'm not gonna get tired of a mashed potato, like, texture. Like, that's not gonna be a thing. But any kind of meat, except, like, usually chicken is like 95% safe. Everything else is, like, most of the time it's okay. I eat noodles every single day. Yeah, it was like, that's why it's like, it's a struggle to find stuff that I could take for lunch and different things that is quick to eat, quick to heat, easy to eat fast, and I know it's going to be texture safe for me, and trying to find something that's not a peanut butter sandwich or noodles for my lunch at work. So thought I couldn't handle it, but your soul would be happy. Yeah. Okay, marking off that I did the Disney fact. I did CT's Mad Lib. I did the Minesweeper. I did that. I'm rejecting the lights and a light because I can't change them to purple. I'm not changing the purple, but I can tell CT a joke, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, what does our joke book give us today? We've read that one. We've read the pie one. Okay, so I think we're here. Jamie. Dr. Smith, guess what? I can see into the future. Dr. Smith. How long have you been able to do that? Jamie. Since next Thursday. Okay. But if she's already looking into it next Thursday, then she already has the ability? I think it's a paradox. Because, like, if she can already know that she's going to be able to do that next Thursday, that's her already looking into the future. I see that Jenny code that you read that out loud. I mean, I'm just reading out of the book. I'm just reading out of the book. CT redeemed the tell me a joke, and we have a joke book. If anyone else wants a joke, everyone gets one joke redeem per stream. Sounds like a generic villain name to me. Fair enough. You missed the joke? Okay, hold on, CT. Jamie, Dr. Smith, guess what? I can see into the future. Dr. Smith, how long have you been able to do that? Jamie, since next Thursday. Fine, if this one's better, I'll stop being mad. Okay, Looney. A child went to the emergency room doctor and said, "Help me, I just coughed up a knight, a bishop, and a pawn." The doctor said, sounds like you have a chest infection. Boo! That one didn't make you mad. I was like, okay, that one, I'll take that one. I mean, it is for reference. I did buy this at the book fair. So this is aimed at elementary school children. It was not a paradox. True. Okay, Ranch. Why are doctors who treat babies usually so short-tempered? Because they have very little patience. I am so bummed that I forgot to go buy a second one of these because I was going to buy a second one and send it to Nags, and I forgot to go buy another one. So I guess maybe when we're done with it, I'll send this to Nags. I'm sure she'll love it. Aimed at elementary school children. Perfect for this turn. Yeah, it's great. It's great. You just looked at an invisible camera like you were in the office. Great. That was good. I'll approve that one. I'll approve of that one. Ooh, Pokemon. And I'm gonna push the fish button too while I'm here. It's one of those things, they're so bad, they're good. They're like bad good puns. If that makes any sense. Okay, I'm gonna say last call for fishing. Because I think there's not... We've played the prologue of this before, so there's maybe some dialogue stuff. There's at least some dialogue stuff. There's enough that I think you're gonna have us not be distracted by fishing during it. So last call for fish, and then I'm gonna close it, and then we're gonna pretend to be a blacksmith. So this game is called Medieval Crafter Blacksmith, and this is one we played the prologue for it, and I had a lot of fun playing it, and it's now in early access. I've held off just a little bit. I've had this key for a few weeks, and I held off a little bit because usually, you know, something goes into early access, they usually do some some updates. They've had 3 hot fixes so far since this is launched, so I'm hoping some things will be, you know, sorted out before we jump in and things. Obviously, it's in early access. They've released a roadmap, but I have not actually looked at it yet. I mean, I guess we can actually look at it if we want to. Enrichment update, arena update, trading update, and an events update. Fancy. I'll super snug in bed. Gonna try not to be anxious. Sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan indeed. Okay, so that button. This button. Okay, pausing this. I'm gonna let the fish out, but I'm gonna get this up and running here. I originally scheduled this for tomorrow, but I figured it actually makes more sense for us to do this tonight since we don't have a time that we need to end by. I will play this for a little bit, and then I figured we would jump into ESO and still do some solstice questing. Tomorrow I plan to revise / maybe finish my first personal statement for grad school apps tomorrow, and then see a really scary movie with a friend, and everything is under control. That sounds like a good idea. You caught an actual fish. I know. How dare you catch an actual fish? How dare you catch an actual fish? 24-hour stream? No. No, 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 no. The most I have ever done I think it maybe was like 13 hours by the time we like actually ended stream. There was that one year that I did like I did the subathon thing and I set the cap to be 12 hours. And we streamed from like 2 p.m. until 2 a.m. And I don't think I will ever do that again. I don't think I will ever do that again. That was such a long stream. It was so fun. It was really fun. But also, holy moly, like, if anything, I wouldn't do that we streamed that late into the night. Because streaming till 2 a.m. was really weird. Okay, hi. Medieval Crafter Blacksmith is the work of 3 passionate developers obsessed with fantasy, simulators, and, of course, dwarven blacksmithing. We know the early access tag can be a deal breaker for some, but our goal is clear. We will keep developing Medieval Crafter Blacksmith with your feedback until it becomes one of the best blacksmithing games out there. This journey can be tough, and your feedback is the hammer we need. Join our Discord to share feedback, report bugs, or just chat with us and other players. Thank you for being a part of the Forge from the very beginning. Let's craft something amazing together. Yay! Compact core games. Cool, cool, cool. Which, we have played this before, so I will say this, like, thank you for giving me a key to the early access version of the game, because this was one of my favorite prologue, demo, early access things that I've played through Keymailer. And it definitely has been on my radar of, like, yes, I want the full game when it is available. Let's double check our settings, just because it's always good to do. Okay. Do field of view, monitor. Oh, we can swap. Yeah, we want it on this monitor. I always forget. Yeah, that's the right resolution. It's fit. Audio and languages. Okay, and gameplay. Inverted mouse off sensitivity. Okay, so definitely, obviously, this is an early access game. They are, still in development for the game. Right off the back, we definitely could use some more accessibility features, like some basic key rebinds should probably be a thing that is in here. More accessibility features are always a good thing, but like basic key binding is always something that is like that's, I think, that like a good place to start. Which, let me see, did Steam say this has controller support? I don't know if it does. The secondary thing is if having the combination of key rebinding with controller support so people can set up accessible controllers is definitely a thing. It's a good place to start. There's a lot of other accessibility features that you can add to a game. It is early access. Obviously, not everything is in the game yet. So hopefully they add some more things in there. Blacksmith seemed like a cool career path when I was a kid and still does, right? Okay. Okay, odd thing right off the bat is that, I don't know if you all see it, my cursor. Maybe I need to tab back in or something. There it goes. I was going to say, my cursor is not locked. I think that's because I tabbed out. Okay. Yeah, I do remember this from the prologue. If we talk to the king and we get an order to make something of some sort. Because we get to craft items. We also get to go into the mines and mine for ore and stuff. Okay, I feel like I actually might turn the sensitivity down, but I think I'll wait until we get into the actual making of items. Because I kind of feel like I'm turning like almost too fast, if that makes sense. Hello, King. Okay, welcome, Blacksmith, to our castle. I am King Aurelius. We've awaited your arrival since Master Thudgrick, our esteemed dwarven smith, retired. Oh, we can skip the scene if we want to. Okay. Our forge lies cold, and our blades grow dull. Thudgrick served us well, but age has caught him. Prove your skill, earn your place. The old smith will guide you, but the hammer's weight is yours alone. Go find him on the castle square. I do appreciate that it highlights who we're needing to go talk to, so I don't have to guess who we're talking to. Speedstorm needs... Is it really that much space? I mean, it's a lot of different characters, and there's a lot of different maps. The last several seasons have added in new maps, and each map has, like, multiple variations. So that doesn't surprise me that it's a lot of space. Okay, note, the face here looks a little creepy, and the face here looks like very welcoming and wholesome. So there's a bit of a juxtaposition here. So you're the one they've sent, eh? Broad shoulders, soot in the beard. Aye, you'll do. Name's Thudgrig. I've hammered steel in this village since before the first stone of that castle was laid. The old workshop's still standing. Barely. Needs work, but with some elbow grease, she'll shine again. Go have a look. The place is yours now. Let's see if you've got the fire for the forge. Profile picture versus IRL appearance. Exactly. Exactly. Is this made with AI? Not that I know of. It's a 3-person dev team. I will admit I have not double checked. But this was something... Like, it's been long enough since we played the prologue. Like, I think that was, like, either towards the beginning or before the, like, IRL, the AI craze of things. So I don't...
Protect the gates.
I don't think so. But we can double check on the Steam page if we want. I'm not seeing anything, but I might have scrolled too far. Some in-game visuals produced by editing AI-generated images. AI has been used in the trailer's voiceover. Oh. Where are you seeing that on here? Wait, no, I'm not. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think I'm seeing it. Because usually if it has a thing that it's like here. Because the only game I've seen that I've done a review key for that said that was the money grows on trees. But it wasn't for the game. It was that they used it for their like Steam picture. So the game wasn't AI, but the Steam picture was. I'm like, okay, but why? So I thought that was kind of dumb. So, but it wasn't the game. So I was like, okay. Yeah, there is several different blacksmithing games that are currently available and in process of things. Because we did try a couple different ones out at the time. And one of the other, there was like 2 other ones we tried, and this was the one that was actually good. The other ones were, one of them was just straight up bad, and the other one was kind of just lacking. Yeah, so as far as I know, they don't have anything listed for AI on there. She's seen better days, but the bones are strong. Just needs a bit of fire and sweat. We'll need ore to get anything done. There's an old mine not far from here. Grab a pickaxe from the rack inside. Time to get your hands dirty. Bring back coal and copper ore, and I'll teach you the basics of our craft. Here, take this pickaxe and head to the mines outside the castle. Cool. Oh, right. Yeah, the statue is like a fast travel thing.
What are you going to do?
Okay. That was medieval blacksmith. Actually, let me look real quick. Now I'm trying to remember. No, the other one we played was Blacksmith Master. was the other one we played. Okay. Mines. Okay, copper ore and coal. 2. Oh. That was so dramatic. Okay, I feel like the flash of it is a little flashy, but... Please. Okay. Just trying to breathe. It's fine. So many similar games. Yeah, there's definitely a number of Blacksmith ones out there. I'm trying to remember. There was a third one we played. When I searched Blacksmith in my Steam library, unless if I just missed it in my quick scan, I didn't see one. That much spark, I feel like it would ignite the coal. Yeah, I feel like the spark's a little bit much. There's a copper. Yeah. I feel like the spark's a little bit too much. Like, I get that it's the dramaticness, and like, yeah, you're breaking apart a rock. But I would not complain about that being turned down a little bit. Yeah, I feel like we're exploding it, not mining it. Also, the exit doors glowing is a magical thing as someone who is directionally impaired, so I don't get lost in there. Okay, we're back. That ore is no good as stone. We need to smelt it, refine it into bars fit for the forge. The old smelter's seen better days. I'll get her running again. Watch close now. This is where raw rock becomes real metal. Oh. Okay. Check out the smelter. It's a smelter. Yeah. Okay, first add coal to fuel the fuel slots. Is it a drag? Is it? Yeah, okay. Put some ores in the input slots. Oh, I got iron ore. I didn't even notice that. Copper ore. Use bellow to smelt ores. Aha! Wait ores to smelt. Okay. Never smelted, telt it. Boo. Disney Speedstorm's installing. Ooh. Yes, I do have all the Steam achievements for Disney Speedstorm. Yeah, I do. Okay, I wish clicking one of those exits closed out both things. Or the melted ores. How? Oh, I can tab to do this too. Okay. Copper ore. Output. Oh, tab opens and closes both inventories. Oh, the chain. Okay. I'm like, for it, how? Okay, that's different than the prologue. we didn't actually pour it before. That's cool. I don't remember doing that before. I just remember them, like, appearing in here. That makes it way cooler. Ha! There it is. A fine bar of copper. Not bad for your first melt. But bars don't win battles. We shape them, and for that you'll need the anvil and a forge hot enough to bend steel. Both have been gathering dust, but they've got life in them. Let me fire them up. Gonna say that anvil's definitely seen some better days. Holy moly. Snazzy. Okay. So got one bar. We do it again. Did it use all of them? Oh no, I just only took one of the bars out of the thing. Okay, I get it. Got it. Does anyone know when eggnog usually goes on stale? I really want to try boozy eggnog this year, specifically with Fireball. Crispy posted a picture of eggnog in Discord yesterday, so I'm assuming it's available in places. Okay, anvil. We're gonna make a horseshoe, apparently.
Unmovable as stone.
Fancy. Loot horseshoe. Pick horseshoe or put. Oh, okay. Pick horseshoe into your hand. You mean put horseshoe? Do you notice it says pick? Pick horseshoe into your hand. I don't think that's what you meant, but I understand what you mean. Place horseshoe on the forge. Got it. Eat the horseshoe. Whoa there, you burn your beard off trying to grab that hot iron bare-handed. Well, yeah, that's why I was looking around. I'm like, I'm assuming there's like the tong things around here somewhere. You need tongs to hold it and a hammer to shape it. No tools, no forging. There should be a pair of tongs and a decent hammer somewhere in the shop. Go fetch them. We're not making soup. We're making steel. Aha. Hammer. Oh, the tongs are right there. I'm silly. Okay. Because I remember liking the actual, like, forging part of this. Let me just click, right? Ooh, okay.
Here.
Oh, that's showing where I hit.
You should do that.
Okay, item's not hot enough. Okay, so how do I exit? Escape? Okay. Because I thought this was cool that it actually required you to, you know, you can't just smack it in one go kind of thing. I feel like overall the animations and the sparks are definitely... It would be actually... I should go back and actually watch us playing the prologue. Because I definitely remember some stuff from it, but some of the details are definitely different. Because then we gotta dip it in the... Yeah, we gotta cool it, right? Yeah. Because this kind of mechanic of us moving it, I don't necessarily remember. Cool. Okay. Literally. Get it? Because we cooled it. Hi, Lonely. Hello. Me who made steel soup. I did something wrong. Exactly. Yeah. It's fine. This is also different that it's a horseshoe. I remember in the prologue we made a sword. Because then there's the we had to sharpen the blade and we had to put the handle, we had to like craft the handle and stuff. But maybe since this is, you know, the early access, they're not trying to show you all the mechanics in a short amount of gameplay, like a prologue demo. Should get a sword. That would be cool. I have an exam tomorrow, so won't be here long. Totally fine. Good luck on the exam tomorrow. Yes. Hi, Ella. Yes. Did the other human feed you? Or are you just wanting attention? I could go somewhere and forge my own sword. I would assume that's a thing probably somewhere. Here, have a horseshoe.
Your wish is my command.
Can we forge some cord? No. Bo, thank you for the bits. Now that's a proper horseshoe. Good shape, clean edges, not bad for a fresh pair of hands. You're getting the feel for it, but that was just the warm-up. Yes, Ella, I am going to make you stay off my desk. I know. My hammock, my foot hammock just got all messed up. Hold on. It likes fabric to all slide to one side. That's not helpful. Okay, you're getting the feel for it, but that was just the warm-up. Next, I want you to forge a shovel. Bit more work. Handle slot, weight balance, sharper edges. Let's see if you're ready to shape something that digs, not just stomps. Okay, I wish the space bar wasn't the skip button. I wish the space bar was the progress button. I also feel like a lot of people are gonna hit the space bar to progress dialogue, because that's how it is in a lot of games, and they're gonna accidentally skip stuff. Okay, shovel unlocked. Yes, Ella, stay off of the desk. You're very cute, though. Yeah. Yeah. Very cute. Yes, little fuzzy gremlin. Yeah. Did you just need a hug? Yeah. Y'all, this is Ella's stream now, sorry. Her whiskers are tickling my nose, though. Oh, there you go, honey. It's very cozy. She's been so cozy and snuggly the last couple of days. I think it's because I've been home because, long weekend, whatnot. Oh, for hobbyists, cool. Studying goes well. I might hop on the server later for chill vibes. I finished the basic terraforming and gathered building supplies. Ooh, nice. So for anyone who missed it, if you haven't seen this week's schedule, on Saturday, we're going to be playing together on our Minecraft server. Lonely is planning something. I don't know what it is, but Lonely's planning something. I'm going to try to hop on there at some point throughout the week and keep working on the tree a little bit. I also have the idea to build like a gingerbread house. So the general vibe is we're going to be decorating for the holidays on the server. So if you want to come join and play with us on Saturday, that will be the plan for Saturday's stream. Okay. Continue. Okay, craft a shovel head.
Unmovable as stone.
This is like the house builder thing where it's like the incredible. Like when you've done a thing, that this is the same kind of vibes. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. Oh, the fuel slop's empty. How do I... Okay. I remember, I wish that would open and close just with one click on the screen. If I remember to push tab, that closes both of them. Oh, it just kept burning all the fuel. Okay. I gotta go get more coal. Please hold.
Well,
I must go get more coal.
yeah.
It is a game that anyone who is interested can join. Okay. People might want to bring a few diamonds for it. There will be a chance to win more in this event. No one has to, you know, might want to. Okay. To be honest, I don't remember if I have... I don't remember if I have diamonds on the server. I want to say I do. But I can't remember if I use them for something or not. So maybe I need to go do some mining later. In, not this game, in the Minecraft. Okay. Let's just get some more copper too while we're here. Yeah, I feel like animation-wise for all this stuff, I feel like it could tone down just slightly. It feels a little bit more like we're exploding things versus mining things. I also don't know. I'm assuming. I think the things like respawned closer towards the entrance. I'm assuming stuff. Yeah, because I think I smacked those before, so I think things are respawning. I hope it's not a thing that we'll have to just keep going farther and further out, because that would be kind of annoying over time. Okay. I don't want to put like all of it. I put just like one. Right-clicking puts the whole stack. Hold on. Split the stack. Shift-click. Oh, Control-click. Makes it split into one. There we go. Okay. Now we can do the thing. Go. Okay, then we take it over here. We're gonna smack it with the hammer.
Don't have enough.
Okay. Escape? Back of the thing. Hot enough now.
Here.
I feel like I almost did it like too hot that time. Did it say burning? I don't know.
Here.
It's looking like a shovel. Are these like the crit hit spots? I think those shiny spots are actually maybe where it wants us to hit, not where we did hit. Okay, a fine shovel head. Solid work, but a lump of iron won't dig a hole on its own. I lost my mouse. Where's my cursor? There it goes. Okay, so the pushing the space to progress it. Okay. Need to fit it to a handle. That's what the assembly table's for, where parts become tools. Old thing's been collecting dust, but it'll serve. Let me get it back in working order. It didn't tell me to put it in the cooling thing, but okay. Assembly table unlocked. I guess this seems to have cooled down on its own. Okay. Enjoy your lurk, Lonely. Thank you for lurking. Shop. Okay, we do have the shop command, so if you have money, you can totally buy diamonds. Yeah, I could probably do that. I probably have money for it. Fortune pickaxe. Oh, fancy. I need to learn about enchanting stuff in Minecraft because I like know nothing. Here it is, the assembly table, where parts come together and real tools are born. You've got the shovel head, but you'll need more than metal to finish the job. Handles, leather straps, cloth wraps, materials like that don't come from the forge. You'll need to find them with the vendors in the square. They trade in all sorts of goods. Have a look and bring back what you need to finish that shovel. Okay. Wood part. Can I leave this here? I'm just gonna walk around like... Can I put this down? There we go. Oh, I literally just drop it on the floor. Ella, honey, please. Trying to climb on the desk. There it goes. Okay, it just went in the inventory. Would you like to buy something? I need a wood part. Yay! Now I can go in here. Shovel. Assemble. Oh, click and drag. Okay. It's so dramatic!
Initiate a stone. Stone never forgets.
That was the most
I would
dramatic shovel ever. But I'm here for it.
Your wish is my command.
A finished shovel. Well balanced, clean work. You're learning faster than most apprentices I've had. You've handled metal, fire, and form. That means you're ready. Time to forge a proper weapon. Steel that bites. Craft for heroes, not horses. Let's see what you're truly made of. Okay. Craft a copper sword base. I think I remember doing this in... I think this was maybe the sword thing in the prologue. Okay. Weapons. Here we go. Copper sword base.
Unmovable as stone.
Yay! Okay, forge it. Put it in the thing. No, control click. Just putting one in here so we don't just leave this burning for all the things. Okay. This is fun. It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
Does that shiny spot like pop up? So I think that's like a...
Here.
I think that's like a crit. Yeah, it does more progress if you hit the shiny spot.
Here. Yeah.
I find it interesting that that wasn't explained. Like, I feel like that should have been something that was explained, but I guess we figured that out. Schnazzy. I find it interesting that it just keeps skipping this step, so I'm gonna actually remember to do this. Cool. Okay. Copper side blade. Oh, we gotta get wooden sword hilt. Okay. We'll just put that into our inventory. Okay. We must get that from this vendor. Yeah, wooden sword hilt. Snazzy. Okay. Now we should be able to assemble. Assemble! Oh, it also wants cloth. I'm a goober and I did not see that down there. Should have probably questioned that the cloth was available for purchase. One cloth, please. Thank you. How about now? There we go. Blade. Why are we evil
Easy
laughing
as
while making
stone.
this?
Ooh, shiny.
Cool. Do we get to sharpen it? A fine blade, but don't get ahead of yourself. A sword's not ready till it's keen enough to cut through shadow. Some gear leaves the forge dull. You'll see it marked with the dull attribute. That means it needs sharpening before it's battle ready. That's what the sharpener's for. Edge work, final touch. It's been idle a while, but I'll get it running again. No blade leaves this forge blunt. Not on my watch. Cool. I like how this is progressing for like the actual, you know, quote full, it's early access level of game. Because the prologue, I don't remember us doing, like, it just tosses you right into the weapon right away, and it was a little overwhelming with how many steps there were, but obviously the point of a demo and a prologue is to show as many parts of the game as you can in a short amount of time. So I feel like the pacing of this is definitely better of us slowly unlocking stuff. Hope I might learn blacksmithing plus bladesmithing at some point. It would be really cool. I guess it would be really hot, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be very cool. You know what I mean. You know what I mean? This is satisfying.
Unmovable, unrelenting, unshakable.
You've done well, more than well. You've proven you've got the hands and the heart. Take that sword to King Aurelius. Show him what you forged. Let the realm see a new smith has arisen. Yes, let's run right at the king while holding up a sword. Because that's not suspicious. That's not suspicious at all. The guards aren't going to suspect a thing.
Farewell, my friend.
So this is your work. Balanced, sharp, dwarven steel through and through. You've proven yourself, blacksmith. From this day forward, the forge is yours, and with it, the honor of serving this realm. Welcome to your new home. May the fire never fade. Or may your fire never fade. Fancy! I'm assuming... I remember the prologue teaching us how to get orders. Like, we filled in, like... At the prologue, we got to, like, complete a couple, like, orders of, like, sharpen the blade and make an armor or something like that, I think. You're gonna officially lurk. Okay, I feel like I need to rest more than anything, hoping my anxiety gets more manageable as the week goes on. Hopefully, Looney. Hopefully, hopefully. Yes, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the ESO, the smithery. Yes, we will. I figured we'll do a few jobs in this. This is also one that I see us putting on our simulation stream roulette wheel of, you know, when we pick, you know, have a random simulation stream, or this could be one that goes on the let's go back and, you know, finish an unfinished game kind of thing, especially since this is an early access. I'm not in a rush to, like, complete stuff in it, because obviously there's stuff that will be added as it goes along. I don't know how much is currently available kind of thing. I haven't looked extensively in it. I know it feels contradictory, but the opposite is I want to play more Water Park Simulator. But that still has stuff that is available in the game that we haven't unlocked yet. So we know there's more stuff to progress that's already in the game. So, stuff and things. And so many awesome games to play. And never enough time to do it. And it has been day one nighttime for so long because I've definitely... been moving through. This is definitely tutorial day, and I definitely have moved slower through it than the game expected me to. Well, look at you, official smith of the realm. Ha! Not bad for your first week above ground. But every smith needs more than a forge. You'll need a place to rest that hammer and your bones. There's an old house near the edge of town. Empty, but sturdy. Yours if you want it. Go to the town and take a look. Time to build a life, not just a sword.
Well,
Okay. This is new. This wasn't in the prologue. Or if it was, I don't remember it. Look, we have a house. Cool. Iron part unlocked. Okay. So here's your new home. Not much to look at yet, but it's a start. Every blacksmith needs a place to rest their weary bones. Head upstairs. There's a bed waiting for you. Get some sleep when you need it. Can't forge quality steel without proper rest. Snazzy! I mean, not a bad place. Let's not leave the front door open, though. Not too shabby. Nothing fancy, but it serves its purpose. Okay. Oh, and it saves when you sleep. That's good to know. Now that you've got a home and a forge, it's time to see the town proper. Start with the square. Vendors there will be your best friends soon enough. And don't skip the tavern. Good place to hear rumors, meet folks, maybe even a few heroes looking for steel. Go on, have a walkabout. This town's yours now, too. Okay. Find the tavern, talk to the innkeeper, hire a hero. Oh, this is different than the prologue progressed, because the prologue immediately was like, here's your order book. Here's how you complete orders. But the prologue didn't have the village and everything in it. Welcome to the town. Welcome to the town, Blacksmith. Would you like to buy something? Storage chest. That's useful information to know that's here. Hire a hero. Warrior, a hunter, a rogue, paladin.
Whoa.
I just randomly jump. I meant to click on them. Okay. I guess we can just pick somebody. We just talk to someone.
May
Hi.
your hordes flow with gold, my friends.
Hello, Blacksmith. I can see you're looking for help. I'll be straight with you. I need work, and you need someone to put that gear to use. Your weapons, my expertise, a profitable arrangement for both of us. Sure. Whenever you need me for a quest, you can find me at the Heroes Hall.
Thank you.
Go to the Heroes Hall. Okay. Goodness, he knows.
Well.
Welcome to the Heroes Hall. This is where all your hired heroes gather. From here, ye can manage their gear and send them on adventures. Oh, that's cool. Okay. See that hero over there? Go have a word. They're eager to start earning their keep. Yeah, this is different from what was available in the prologue. I didn't know this was going to be a mechanic at all. Of sending, I just sending them on adventures and stuff. I guess I didn't rewatch the new trailer, or if I did, I didn't log that this was a new part of it. Talk to your hero. But that's kind of cool that we're gonna have to level up our hero to make it through the dungeons. That's not the interact button.
Watch it. You're starting to bother me.
I'm ready for battle, but not with my bare hands. I need you to craft me some gear. I can search the own ruins nearby for recipes. Send me there using the adventure table.
Try this.
That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know this was a part. This is really interesting. Okay. So it also gives us a reason other than, it makes it something other than just being a, like a shopkeeper kind of simulator. I'm assuming this is 3 hours in game. I'm hoping that's not IRL. Success rate 0%. What? Oh, because we didn't put the hero in. What do you mean 0%? That makes more sense. Okay, sound effects are a little over dramatic. I do appreciate them, but they could be toned down just a little bit. Okay. Go back to the castle. Cool. We're back. Back from your little tour. Good. You've met the town, seen the square. Now it's time to earn your keep. Okay, so this is where the prologue was, where it did this part. You're ready to take your first customer. Go on, see who's knocking. Let's get some sparks flying.
At your service.
Yeah, this is the other part of the prologue I remember, is filling the customer orders. Okay, the wary hunter, 4 days left. Years ago, I saved a village from a monstrous bear with nothing but my father's rusty axe. Now it lies shattered, and the beast stalks again. Forge me a blade that whispers the wind's secrets, sharp enough to pierce its hide and strong enough to carry the village's hope.
All right.
Okay.
Never toss a dwarf.
You got your first order. Feels good, doesn't it? Now you'll want to keep track of your requests. That book you just opened, that's your order log. Every job you take gets listed there. Materials needed, deadlines, notes from the customer. Sorry, all I did was inhale, and then everything was dry, apparently. Hydrating is important. I should do it more. I also should remember that we are... It's only in a fall season, and my sinuses are going to be dried out more often. Okay. So let's make their request. Adventure finished. Okay, so it is in-game hours. That's armors. Copperhead axe. Yeah.
Nothing an axe can't solve.
Let's make that. And we'll put copper in here. Cool. Well, not cool. The opposite of cool. Okay. Smack it.
Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Here.
This is so satisfying. Cool. Now it's cool. Okay.
If you have gold, you have my weapons.
Okay. We got that. We need a wooden axe hilt and cloth. Okay. Wooden axe hilt and cloth. Simple enough. Assembled. I figure we'll do one of these requests and then we can go check in on our adventure.
Unmovable as stone. Stone and iron.
Fancy! Okay, now we gotta sharpen it. Doing it right? Kinda, sorta. I gotta spin this faster. Oh, there it goes. I don't understand how else it wants me to move it. To sharpen it. There it goes.
Unmovable, unrelenting, unshakable. I have the finest weapons in all
Fancy.
the land.
I don't like how you're sharpening it. I was always told to push the edge into the grind. Okay, yeah, I don't know. The sharpening on that felt odd. The sword made sense. That just, the way it's shaped, I don't know. I'm assuming this is like haggling. I'll try to haggle.
Barter, haggle, or trade. I have what you need.
Oh. Oh, it's like a skill check. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Today is a good day to die.
Okay. Complete order.
Your wish is my command.
Snazzy. Okay. So let's go back over and check on
What
our
are you going to do?
adventurer. Let's see. Find the craft recipe book's the other thing. No, let's go check on our hero. We just need to go back to the table. Yeah, result. Snazzy. Okay. Whoa, there's a whole bunch more available now. Okay. Can we talk to them again?
Watch it. You're starting to bother me.
Yes.
A noble sacrifice.
Okay, find the adventure chest. Oh. So you've learned your first armor recipe, eh? Armors keep them standing when the fight gets bloody. Go on then, craft your first piece of armor. Gear up a hero proper. Okay, at some point this button stopped working. The spacebar still works, but this button doesn't progress the text anymore. So I don't know what happened. Okay. Craft an armor for your hero. Okay. I am assuming the recipe book is at our forge place. Yeah, it's highlighted there. Ah, hey, I got an achievement. Journey begins. Complete the tutorial. We complete the tutorial, apparently. Ah, you've got your first order. Feels good, doesn't it? I kind of already completed it, but yeah. Now you'll want to keep track of your requests. That book you just opened, that's your order log. No, it wasn't. I opened the order log. I think I got a little broken there. It just told me the order log stuff, but I opened the recipe book. But I think I broke it because I didn't click on that before, maybe? Brando, you and Goldie should start keeping a log of all the ridiculous names that you find playing Battlefield. Like, if you scrape the grinder from the back of the blade towards the cutting edge, what you're doing is leaving all the burrs on the other side of the edge, and it weakens the edge more than if you have the grindstone push material from the edge back towards the bulk of the material. Oh, yeah, because if you're pushing it towards it, because then it's not it's, you know, essentially smoothing and making it sharper that way while not taking as much material away and making it weaker. Huh. Okay, I want to make an armor because we haven't made armor yet. So... helms? I can make a helm? Okay. Let's try making that, because I can.
Nothing an axe can't solve.
Let's try this. I don't really have an axe to grind with this game. Okay. So the way the game had you grinding the axe, it seemed like it was just going to bend the sharp edge back and forth. Yeah. Because it was having us, like, flip it back and forth or whatever. Okay. Smack it. Oh, missed.
Here.
It is satisfying, like the firework sound. All the sparks. I love that we're making a round thing by only smacking it on one side. I love that logic, though. The hand moving, I keep feeling like it's I need to move the mouse to dunk it, but it's WASD to dunk it in. Okay. What do we need? Linen cloth. Okay. I'm assuming this game might make me... that information popped up and whatever, but it was too quick for me to read. Like, oh, is it okay, so they're only here for a certain amount of time. That information thing keeps popping up, but it's too quick for me to read. Like your bed to end the day and begin. It's been okay. So they kept them there into the night for the tutorial, but for this you actually have to go to bed.
What are you going to do?
Okay. Fine. We'll go home and go to bed. Snazzy. Okay, now let's go buy the material we need. Oh, they're actually here too. Interesting. Armor rack, weapon rack, storage chest. Okay, so they have different stuff here. Oh, linen cloth. Snazzy. I'll just buy one of... I'm just going to buy what we need for the moment. I don't see a reason to buy more because we don't necessarily have a ton of gold. So I don't think we should, you know, like stock up on supplies yet. Okay. Let's assemble this.
Unrelenting force. Ooh, shiny.
Snazzy. Okay, let's go give this to our hero and send him on an adventure. But I think then we'll probably swap over to ESO for today. This game's fun though. So y'all, the question is, do you have an opinion on if I continue to play this save file off stream, or do you want me to save this save file for on stream? because I 110% I am planning to keep playing this.
Time
But
for ale yet?
in terms of stream schedule, this is not going to fit in the stream schedule with everything else that we have right now.
Try this.
I have a singular helmet. Okay. Complete a new adventure. Oh, that brings back recipes? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, let's do this one and get a storage chest, too. 90% success rate. That's fine.
For the mighty Mountain King!
Cool. I like that. Let's save. Snazzy! Oh, that was fun. That was fun. It's also very satisfying to craft and make the things. And I want to keep playing more, but I do also want to do some ESO questing tonight. So, I'm going to do what should tap do? Keep this. Okay. So, I'd appreciate it if this vote on this poll and not just be Goobers and Tyak, because I would like to actually know your opinion of if I should keep this save file for stream for us to continue playing through it when we come back to it at some point, or should I just keep playing this same save file off stream? Like, I don't mind having to go through the tutorial again. But I'd like to know your opinion. So if you would vote on that poll, I would appreciate it. I'm going to hop up and I'm going to do a wiggle break. I suggest you do the same thing. And then when we get back, we're going to do some ESO questing. So hop up, wiggle, stretch. Oh, I'll give you your fishing bag. Let me do that real quick. Come on, click. There we go. I'm going to mute it, though, because I'll leave it open during ESO questing. But I don't want it to have... I don't want to random ride the shoe buff as we are ESO questing. We can have the fishing on the overlay. That's fine. So, hop up, wiggle, stretch, all the things, and I'll be back. coming back and sitting down and seeing Jean-Loup on my screen was not what I expected to see when I was going to sit down. It's fine. It's fine. Fishing, please. Hold on, I'll fish with you all. Okay, hold on just a second. I didn't change our category yet. I just needed to comment on that was what I saw when I sat down. Alright, shall we do some ESO questing? Shall we? Do a little ESO. ESO. I don't know, my brain heard that like the pizza. But ESO. Okay, I'm trying to click on ESO, but fishing is in... Let me click on the ESO launcher. The fishing's over the top of it. It's fine. I hope you wiggled and stretched in all the things. Cause we's gonna hop in. And we're gonna do some ESO question. Yay! So, in case you missed it, we have started the Solstice main storyline. We have done both the prologue quests and the first actual main story quest in Solstice. But that is as far as we've gotten so far. So we're going to, in theory, maybe get to see Raz today. I don't know. Hoping. The second quest has us going and talking to some officials in Sunport and things like that is where it was leaving us off. So I'm assuming that either we'll get to find Raz as the end of this quest, or maybe it's going to make us wait till the third quest. But in theory, we're going to find Raz, hopefully, is the idea. I was on here earlier, and I was helping with the wall effort. I also maybe spent some endeavors, my Seals of Endeavor, and I got this cool little thing that makes it so there's like a galaxy swarm nebula thing around my character for a few minutes, and I really like it. I really like it. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's fancy. Okay, so we need to set this quest as active, and I believe we need to go back to Sunport. This is where I think we're supposed to be. Yeah, here we are. So, quick little recap. So the leaders of the Stirk Fellowship are assembling in Sunport to confront the worm cult. I agreed to help Prince Aza formalize an alliance against our common foe with Regent Carwin of House Corlania, governor of Sunport. Prince Aza, I think it's Aza, suggests heading to the Regent of Sunport's palace to confer with Regent Carwin. I should visit the palace. So we're gonna go talk to the important person about the important things. Is the short and sweet of it. Oh. I was expecting that to be us like going inside, not us like walking into a courtyard, but I guess that makes sense because it's fancy. It gets to have a courtyard before its front door.
Oh? Thank goodness! Something is wrong here!
What's the problem, Mermal?
I arrived to find the palace deserted, and the regent is nowhere to be seen.
That's not good.
Not good. Let's look around. I'll check upstairs.
Okay. That's suspicious.
Strange. This door is sealed by strong magic.
Yeah, me senses the worm cult's been here.
This doesn't look good. See all the blood? Someone was stabbed here.
Yeah, that's not good. Swine Coast? Take road west from city. Left at fork past ruined town. Look for manor at left of hilltop.
Up here on the balcony, I found someone.
Oh?
As I told this orc, I was working in a storeroom. And when I came out, I noticed the palace guards were missing. Then I spotted hooded figures struggling to carry someone out the side door. I think it was Regent Corinway.
Okay, start at the beginning. Did you see anything unusual before you went into the storeroom?
A small group of merchants arrived at the palace, carrying crates and bundles. I saw them speaking with the guards. Traders make deliveries all the time, so I thought nothing of it and carried on with my work.
Okay, what happened next?
I came out and first noticed that the palace guards were gone. Then I saw 3 hooded figures carrying a large bundle. I heard a muffled cry from inside. It sounded like the regent. One of the figures dropped something by the throne.
I found a crumpled note on the floor. Was this it?
Yes, I think so. Let me see. Swen Coast is an old retreat out on the west coast.
Okay.
A noble's cottage, long abandoned. And these are directions. That must be where the merchants were headed. Please, Mainlander, you must help Regent Corinway.
Of course the bad guys wrote down the directions to the place they're taking the person we didn't want them to take. Oh, come on! This worm cult really likes to document everything is what we've learned so far. Because everything we've, like, learned of their things have been, like, finding it written down. Which I guess is good for them for keeping their books, but, like, they should keep better track of their stuff, I guess. But I guess that helps us. Thank you. We'll deal with this.
They had to be worm cultists. Go to the Regent's aid, comrade. The rest of us will secure the city.
Alright. Yes, hi, Ella. You're so fluffy. Yes, you're so fluffy, baby. Yeah. Yeah, am I just supposed to give you all the loves and attentions? But I'm trying to question ESO. Yeah. Can I question ESO? Or are you just gonna keep trying to crawl on my desk? She's a goober is what she is. An absolute goober. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I need to start wearing the, like, crossbody, like, hold thing I have and train her to get used to that kind of thing if she wants to be, like, over here. Because I know, like, Bella can, like, hang out, like, on the armrest and stuff, but Ella is bigger than Bella, so Ella does not fit on the armrests. She's tried to balance on there, but she's just slightly too big. Okay, so we are going... Also, the wall's almost at 50% now. We've been making some progress. Okay. cottage is out there somewhere. That's one thing I wish that ESO would find a way to make quest tracking out of a city easier. Like, I understand that this city is its own little zoomed in area that you can zoom in farther. But when you go to a way shrine and you see the quest marker, you know you're leaving the city. You want to know where you're going. Like, if you're going from a way shrine to somewhere, like this quest marker isn't helpful. Like, obviously we know we're leaving the city. So like, you basically have to leave the city to get it to update to show where. Okay, just to show where the actual quest is. Sometimes, obviously, you can tell from those circles. I thought that was one of the... Oh, actually, I don't have one of... There's the, like, animal gathering ones from the wall quest. I thought that was one of those. But I don't think I have one of those in my inventory right now. I don't know. I wish there's a different way for it to mark of like, okay, yes, we know we're leaving the city. Like, make it be 2 points of like, hey, you can, you know, exit the city this way, but you're headed here. Like, I don't know how they would change that. Raz! Raz! It says talk to Raz!
Careful.
Raz!
Enemies are close. You are with the Fellowship, yes? Then come, talk to Razumdar, representative of the Dominion.
We found Raz!
Five Claw. Raz hoped he would find you in Sunport
Yay!
when he reported to Prince Azar as the representative from the Old Merry Dominion. Let this one guess. You are looking for someone who was abducted. This is true, yes?
Yeah! I totally thought they were going to make us wait until after this to get to Raz. Like, I figured they were still going to make us, like, search for Raz. I didn't think about the fact that we could still run into Raz as we're going out and about. And yes, we're wearing matching outfits with Raz, because Raz is the best. Sunport is close by, but Prince Azar sent me here to rescue Regent, how'd they say it, Carwinway? She was kidnapped.
Then Razumdar is glad to have you here. Some mysterious fellows in dark robes smuggled an elf noble into this house just a short time ago. A romantic arrangement? Raz wondered. But no, necromantic, as it turns out.
Yep, that's Raz. That could be Regent Carwinway. I need to free her from her captors.
Raz admires your initiative. Still, this is a delicate situation. Storm in too quickly, and the worm cult may kill the lady. Move too slowly, and they may slip away. What is your preference?
Okay. Yo, that entire time, Ella's just like, pawing at me. Yeah, you goober. Yeah. Can I just hold you like this? Can I just hold you like a baby because you're a baby? Yeah. Would this be acceptable? And then I could maybe keep questing? This doesn't work as well with Ella as it does with Bella. She's just slightly larger and it's like slightly more squished. Okay. Is this acceptable? Let's just get in there. See how it goes. Hit him hard, hit him fast. No, we're hanging out with Raz. We're gonna be sneaky. Let's keep things quiet, silent as shadows.
An agreeable approach. If you do not care to try the front door, you might find another way in. Raz will climb to the balcony and proceed with stealth. One of us should find the regent.
Okay, good. They'll never see us coming.
Whatever happens, Raz swears the missing noble lady will come to no harm if he has anything to say about it. The worm cultists, not so much. Raz will make his move when you do.
Okay. What are you doing on Solstice, Raz?
So this is Solstice. Good. When Raz agreed to represent Queen Irene and the Dominion in the Stark Fellowship, he was told he would be going to a city called Sunport. This is clearly not Sunport. How did Raz happen to end up here, Five Claw?
A worm cult traitor sabotaged your portal. The Alliance representatives were scattered.
A traitor? Queen Irene was careful not to share the details of the message. Perhaps the other alliances were not so diligent in safeguarding the plans. Well, Raz is here now. He is ready to assess the situation and help you set things right.
Yeah, are you a wiggle bean? Yeah, he's a wiggle bean. Yeah. Did you want to go back over here? Now she's mad at me. Yeah? Am I supposed to hug you? Yeah? Am I just supposed to pay attention to you all the time? Yeah. You are such a goober. Yes, you are. Yeah, clearly. She's so funny because usually, like, she definitely has her days where she ends up being, like, really, really snuggly and more attached of, like, you know, follows me around and, you know, stays by my side kind of thing. But usually, like, the next day of that is followed by the I'll have no idea where she's hiding. Like, she's, you know, somewhere, you know, not next to me. So this is a new thing of having multiple, like, super snuggly days in a row. I'm assuming it's just because this is, well, I guess I wasn't really around much yesterday. But she was still really snuggly the day before. So this has been it's been a snuggly weekend. So I guess maybe because I was gone enough yesterday that her little cat brain tracked that as me going to work and likes that I'm here still today. Because I wasn't at work. I don't know what's going on in her little fuzzy brain. Yeah. She is definitely the one with the brain cell, though. Bella does not have the brain cell. But, I don't know. Usually she's not super snuggly for this amount of time. Usually it's like a day and then she's like, no, I'm just going to go chill in my own space kind of thing. Yeah, it's probably kind of novel that you were home today. Yeah. Well, and it was also different that I was gone for as much time as I was yesterday. Because yesterday I went over to my parents and my mama had some boxes of old stuff that she wanted me to go through. And then we spent all of that wonderful time on customer support phone call stuff, which resulted in a good thing. I did get my email back, so that's nice. But it was still a lot of time. One of my cats is actually extra snuggly on my first day off of the week. Yeah, it's like usually, you know, she's excited like on the weekends because she'll usually, if she's not already in the bed in the morning, she will like come jump up onto the bed in the morning. And she's always excited when I stay in bed and like roll over and we'll snuggle or whatever. Because she also has the nickname of Tiny Spoon because she's adorable. But I'm assuming it's just because of the different schedule. Night CT, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm just so excited we found Raz. Let's go take a picture of Raz. We can take a picture of Raz. See? We match our best friend. We're wearing the same outfit as Raz. Cause we can. Okay. Let's go save the person. Is there a different option other than the front door? Or do we have to use the front door? Oh. I am going to use the side door. Because we chose the stealth option. Go up and around, maybe? Or maybe I actually was supposed to go through the front door. Oh, no, I could do it this way. Aha!
Ah, Roz believes we have found the regent. Set her free, Five Claw.
Yay! I'm so happy that it's Raz. I really seriously thought that the game was going to hold out on us and that I wasn't going to get to see Raz tonight.
Oh, that is better. My thanks. But there is something you need to hear.
Okay.
Thank the Three Queens. Those horrible necromancers promised to steal my soul when they finished with me.
Oh.
I feared this old house would be the last thing I ever saw. But there is more to say, if I can trust you, stranger.
I always, to be perfectly honest, I always forget this is my character's name. We're with the Stirk Fellowship, and we're here to rescue you.
Oh, someone noticed I was abducted then. I was afraid the worm cult had spirited me out of the city before anyone realized. But that's not important. We must return to Sunport at once. The worm cult is about to do something terrible.
Something terrible? What exactly is the worm cult planning to do?
I overheard my captors. The worm cult positioned some sort of necromantic weapons throughout the palace district.
Oh.
They're preparing to seal off the district and slaughter all within.
That's not good.
We must get back to Sunport and sound the alarm.
We'll return to Sunport at once.
Go on, Five Claw. Raz will escort the noble lady back to Sunport.
You have my gratitude, kind sir.
I love this. Just us here. Just like, look, we are. Realize with my character doing the hands on her hips too. Just we are your team of protective Khajiits. We are here to do the protecting.
Head back to Sunport, Five Claw. Let Prince Azar know the regent is safe and warn him of the threat to the palace district. It is clear where Razumdar's duty lies at this moment.
Duty? What duty are you talking about?
To personally escort the lovely regent safely back home, of course. Raz is willing to make this small sacrifice so that you may claim the honor of reporting our success and sounding the alarm to protect the city.
Raz, you just want to flirt with the lady. Wait, I can flirt with Raz? Okay, these roleplay option things in the questing now are so cool. Like, but so far, this is the first one I've seen different. Like, we have a jokester one and a romance one. Because the only ones I've seen up to this point are either the, like, this is the one this character will like. This is the one that the character won't with. Oh my god, we have to flirt with Raz. I'm a little jealous. Maybe we could find some time alone too, if you're interested.
Raz is not interested, you might say. But this one's usual playful banter must wait. For now. We really should return to Sunport and warn them.
I love that the double negative, the not interested. I love that was an option. ESO, I appreciate you. Well, because it also just makes so much sense for Raz. Like, the playful banter that we always do with Raz, like, it totally makes sense that we would be able to do that. Yes. Yes, ESO. Yes, you are moving in the correct direction. Okay, returning to Sunport. I love Raz. Raz is wonderful being. I'm so happy that we finally found Raz. I really didn't think about the fact that we could run into Raz as we were trying to find her. And I'm so glad we got to. Because otherwise I'm assuming it would have made us wait until the next quest to, like, go and find Raz if Raz still hadn't made it to the city. Okay. But yeah, I understand, Raz. We need to go warn the people of the thing, like, now. Of like, hey, worm cult people gotta do a not good thing. Down this way, I guess. I should actually pick up some of these quests at some point. So we can actually do the world bosses and stuff. We're back! We have bad news.
Dominion Representative Extraordinaire is here at last. He brings the regent, too. And the warning.
Regent, by my father's sword, that's a relief. But I fear your warning comes too late. Comrade, let us speak.
Uh-oh.
I see that Regent Corinway is safe, and you located the missing Alliance representative. Well done.
Why, thank you.
Shortly after you departed to rescue the Regent, the Worm Cult made their move. Now the storm is upon us, and the time for battle is at hand.
Regent Corinway overheard her captors. They're planning to use weapons on the Palace District.
Yes, it seems the Regent's kidnapping was only the start. The Worm Cult hid soldiers throughout the palace, who then emerged and took us by surprise.
Fun.
They seized control of the Palace District. Worse, the weapons they plan to use are Soul Reapers.
Yeah, we know about those. I understand, character. You maybe... I do find it funny in these moments of like, yes, we know what Soul Reapers are. We did the prologue.
Vile necromantic devices that steal the souls of any who die nearby. The Worm Cult used Soul Reapers in their attacks on the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild and elsewhere throughout Tamriel. Guildmaster Merrick died destroying one.
I do appreciate, like, obviously, if people didn't do the prologue quest, that is information they wouldn't have. But it is kind of silly it has someone who did the prologue. So what do you need me to do?
Join the others in the Palace District and drive out the Worm Cult. Destroy any Soul Reapers you encounter by tearing out their cores. That's the only safe way to disable them. Use the hidden entrance in the luxury goods shop to get inside.
I'll head to the Palace District and do whatever I can.
We'll take the Worm Cult from all sides at once, as soon as I can rally the rest of the Fellowship. Good luck, comrade.
I just talked Raz again.
A clever plan, yes? When the enemy expects an attack at the front door, one should find a window. Go on ahead. Raz will not be far behind.
Okay.
I cannot believe it. Fighting in the streets of Sunport. These Worm Cult invaders must be stopped. While our defensive forces are not unlimited, whatever Sunport has will join with the Stirk Fellowship. For Sunport, for Solstice, for victory.
I guess we don't really have to do much convincing anymore, do we? Because that was one of the things as we came here to talk to her, to push it along to convince her to actually really join and support. And, you know, she's being a high elf and doing things in the slow high elf way. But, you know, when you get kidnapped and your palace gets taken over, that kind of makes things progress a little bit faster. Okay, what will I find on the other side of the hidden entrance Princess Ah mentioned?
The passage leads through a gap in the old city wall to a townhouse inside the Palace District.
Okay.
It opens into the street just below the square by Vinutilmo Palace's main entrance. I imagine we will find the Worm Cult leaders there.
We? What will you be doing?
I detest bloodshed, but I cannot stand by while others fight to protect my people. I will join the soldiers Princess Ah sends through the shopkeeper's passage. After you go in, I will make my way to the palace.
I'll see you
cautiously.
I'll see you inside. Okay. I wish Raz got to follow us, but Raz said he'll meet us there, so it's fine. Maybe I just need to go back and quest through base game again. Like, Alt-Mary Dominion. But I have so many stuff that I haven't done yet that would be absolutely ridiculous to do that. But what if I want to be ridiculous? I mean, I guess I literally could just also just go quest through K'narthi's Roost. And just do that stuff because Raz is there. was gonna say, I haven't actually looked at what
I love the smell.
I haven't actually looked at what the achievement furnishing is for this zone. Again, housing is endgame. Okay. Oh, I can get shiny crystals. Oh my gosh. Oh, this could actually kind of be cool. I have the lighthouse. This could kind of be cool to put out around the lighthouse. Ooh, that's a pretty purple banner. What do I need for that? Oh, it's the Sunport banner. Okay. Requires Sunport Savior achievement to purchase. Okay. Cool. Ooh, shiny. Snazzy. Okay, the portal is cool. Requires Dietrich Grotto group event achievement. Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I smacked the group boss in the public dungeon. Maybe I didn't. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah, it does look like that. Yeah. Did you see the giant shiny? I think you walked away. Ooh, shiny. I mean, I could actually... I do have this unlocked, so I could actually buy this one. Because... I know we got the adventure one. Where is... Oh, Season of the Worm Cult. Okay. I'm like, I was looking for Solstice. I'm like, wait, no, it's not under Solstice, is it? Oh, also, if anyone hasn't gotten this achievement yet, the, this pet, I put, I think at least a couple. I have this pet now, so any of the, scales that I'm getting from doing the helping with the wall, I'm just putting those in the guild bank. They're also, like, I could sell them, but they're selling for, like, 1,000 gold, so it's not, like, a ton. But if anyone wants them, I did put a couple of those in there, and I put some more recipes, as well as at least one Stark Fellowship motif page in the guild bank today, if anyone wants to go claim those. Guild bank is first come, first serve, so just know that stuff is there. Oh my gosh, I gotta do the fishing achievements. Apparently, I've already gotten one. I got a fish. Okay, because we did get... Yes, I did get this one. I already got the Western Solstice Grand Adventurer because we did all the side quests first. And apparently I was doing the first quest in the main story, made it be 16 to hit that. Okay. Oh, because okay. The thing that's confusing is you can already see the Eastern Solstice stuff, but we don't technically have it yet. Because the wall's got to come down. Oh, excuse me. Unsure if I am closer to unlocking Pooh Bear, but I'm having a good time at Speedstorm. Should probably stop playing soon, though. It is a lot of fun. And that's the thing. It is very much brain go burr. It is very fun to play. I will say the only way to get Winnie the Pooh right now is to purchase the gold pass. Once the Winnie the Pooh season is over, then the Winnie the Pooh character shards and stuff will be just in the general whole thing, whatnot, to get it. But right now, when the characters are new, they are like that, I guess, is the pay to win, is if you want the new character, you have to pay for it. But literally, as soon as the season is over, they go into the general gotcha pull thing. Yeah, no, it's not a... It will probably take you longer to get him later, but it's not going to go away. It's a... If you want that character and if you want him now versus having to just chance getting 10... You have to get 10 character shards of a character before they unlock. Yeah, there's not any of the get it now or you never will be able to. It just might take you a bit longer to get him at some point. Because the general gotcha pull banner, whatever, you know, the general get character shards and crew shards banner thing, has everything. It has all the crew shards, it has all the character shards, and they get added immediately after. And I know that because literally like the day after the Alice in Wonderland, season ended, I pulled a Queen of Hearts character shard. So they get added immediately after. But it will just be a thing that it will take you longer. But yeah, it's not a... That's the other thing I like about it is it's not a FOMO. It's you either get it now or you're going to have to wait longer. The other reason to get the gold pass is because you get a lot of the cosmetics in it that I haven't bothered really with a lot of cosmetics. I've done some polls just because you can get the cosmetic coins by just participating in the weekly like race. I don't know if there's some cosmetics that you can only get through purchasing, but you do get some of the different like outfits for the character through the gold pass as well. That I think the character outfits might be purchase only outside of it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But the short answer is he's not going away forever. Okay. Actually going to where we're supposed to be going. The music changes.
No sign of the worm cult yet. Head down the stairs. We will hold here for now.
Remember to disable the Soul Reaper's 5-claw. Raz will seek the high ground.
Okay. The funny thing will be, will we encounter any worm cult or has someone come through here?
Champion.
Oh. That was so creepy, dude. Fire. Because that's the only, I don't know if it's a downside, but it's just another thing of like when you're questing and other people are also questing. It's like sometimes there's supposed to be enemies, but someone's been here recently, so you don't have to fight them.
Go on upstairs, quietly. The worm cult's just outside the door.
Okay. Got it. Being sneaky. Okay, Tiny Raz, you gotta be sneaky. You know what? Since we have actual Raz now, I'm gonna change my pet. I'm gonna go back to having the I can find it. I was gonna say yeah, here it is. Having the new pet.
Lead the way, champion. We'll help you destroy the Soul Reapers.
Oh, that's interesting. It's marked as zone story. Okay. Makes sense. It is what it is, but interesting that it's actually marked as it, I guess.
Then delay them. I need time to find the gift of death.
Yes, Master. We shall hold the palace as long as possible.
Gift of death? That doesn't sound like a thing that they should have. Doesn't sound like a good idea to let the enemy have a gift of death. Okay, I see a Soul Reaper. Can we get to it?
Friend, destroy the Soul Reapers before they take more souls.
Oh. Goodness, I didn't realize that was Gabrielle over there.
Do not wait for us, Five Claw.
Oh.
Save as many as you can.
This is so cool. Okay, just for point of reference, of the last quests I've been doing have been like Ebonheart base game. So this is like, you know, having characters interact and along the sides and coming. This is like so much better than base game. I love to see that this is where ESO is going with questing. As someone who is technically, I have not done the last 2 chapters. I have not done Necrom or Gold Road. So it has been a bit since I have quested in a new zone. So this is still just, I'm just going to be excited about it. I don't know, maybe it's just perfume death bot for someone. I mean, I guess it could be. I guess it could be. You're not wrong. But when we're fighting worm cultists who are working for a Daedric prince, I don't think that's going to be what they're here for. This is also just the... Oh.
You can and find the Reapers, my friend.
I love that they have the other characters in here, because it's always a thing where they're like, yes, we're coming with you, I'll see you in there, but then, you know, you don't actually see the characters interact in the actual battle sequence of stuff. So I love that they're actually incorporating them into the actual sequence. I should have picked up a Vitrified Soul quest before I did this. It's fine. Oh. No, I don't want to step in the giant pink circle.
They're going to kill us.
Uh-oh. We're coming. Ah! No! Rude! Oh, that is a lot of blue flame in a big pink circle. Rude! It is also interesting that they gave us, this is, I feel like, the first time that we've had a generic combat follower like this. Like, usually if we're in a quest, it's usually, like, the character we've been questing with. Or, like, one of the actual named characters. You telling me this isn't a cult that really likes playing worms and golf with friends? It's not a cult that likes playing golf worms map. No. The worm cult worships Molag Bal, who well, I guess I can't zoom out on the map right now. Whose realm is Cold Harbor. We do not like playing worms. No. Also, side note, I should listen to the rest of the Taylor Swift album again because I listened to it like once. And I want to listen to it again because the only songs I get to listen to are like Elizabeth Taylor at work because the kids keep requesting that. And like, depending on the age group of things, I've also been playing The Fate of Ophelia. You know, hell is a bad word to tiny children, so I'm gonna say worship Molag's balls. No, Molag Bal, a Daedric prince.
There's another Reaper just ahead.
There is.
Take it out and find Baranor.
Rude. Wait, it just killed my companions! Really? The other things didn't take you out, but those took you out? Okay, I guess it's just me now. I lost my companions. I feel like that was scripted, like I had to lose them there? Or is it because I didn't knock them down? That was really weird. Like, yeah, I was slightly delayed in helping them with the combat because I didn't think they were going to stop to fight them because I thought I walked past them, but not like I need assistance to do the things. If we really do, I can actually summon my companion.
Good work, my friend. Now make your way to the palace.
Okay. Making our way to the palace. Oh. Yes, you remember him. Okay. Don't want to write my note sheet for my exam. Well, do you feel like you need the note sheet for the exam, or do you feel like you need the material? I know I always made myself write down notes for an exam if I was allowed to take notes in, but then I never actually used them on the actual exam because that was my studying, and then I remembered everything that was on the card and I didn't actually need the card. Oh. Okay. Oh. That's different. Gonna pop out here? Yeah, okay. Stop it. There you go. Now can I smack you? There we go, okay. Thank you, ESO, for giving things mechanics and not making it just go down in 0.2 seconds like all the base game stuff does.
You think you won? Sunport is unimportant. The day of the Blackworm is coming.
It's also interesting that they're calling themselves the Black Worm now instead of just the Worm. Like the Worm Cult. But I guess they upgraded from base game to the Black Cult or whatever, the Black Worm. I love that I don't have to think about making this go slower for it not to like cut off the dialogue.
You beat that thing?
Uh-huh.
Good work, pal.
Thanks.
I saw Farinor flee. Let's check out the Regent's study and see if we can find out what Farinor was doing here.
Okay. For anyone who missed it, Farinor is the mage that sabotaged the portal. So they were one of the mages that was on our side who was helping teleport the Alliance representatives here. And then they sabotaged the portal, which is why the Alliance representatives got scattered and we needed to find Raz.
Did Farinor leave anything behind? Take a look around, then meet the others outside.
Okay. We've got too much sun. Yeah, pretty much. There's not really sun in Cold Harbor, so. The sheet is super helpful, but you want to play Minecraft. You make a note sheet in Minecraft? That would be interesting. Make it in Minecraft. Take a picture of it or print it out. You know, take a picture, print it out. Quick answers, not smart ones. No, but they are fun ones, though. Okay, what'd they leave behind? Okay, Dark Adept Fainor. I can words. Proceed with your plan to remove the Regent. Use the ensuing confusion to deploy our Soul Reapers and harvest all the souls you can. We need that power for our great work. If you can lure this so-called Stark Fellowship to its destruction at the same time, so much the better. When you hear from the passages beneath, leave Sunport to your subordinates. I need you to ensure everything goes smoothly. I have a promising line of inquiry into the gift of death and intend to personally see it to its recovery. Or see to its recovery. High Necromancer Wormblood. So you're in the Worm Cult and your name is Wormblood? Oh, come on. Be a little more creative. Okay. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk to the prince.
Tuscan worm cult, turning a nice city like this into a battlefield. If you found something interesting, show it to Prince Azah. I think he's outside.
Okay. Cover the server ADS models. I mean, that helps you study.
Good work,
Oh, there he
everyone. The worm cult has fled the city. Comrade, a word, please.
Guys!
Raz has heard of the worm called Soul Reapers, but that was the first time he has seen them in person. A foul weapon with a foul purpose. We should see what Prince Azah makes of this development, yes?
I love, like, all of these characters will have these other additional dialogues in the game, which is another thing that I think is so impressive for ESO. As, you know, as it being an MMO with how much dialogue it has, that everything is voice acted, because I know that is, like, not a common thing across the board with MMOs. But also the fact that they have these, like, additional comments and stuff that are also voice acted, and I'm so bad. I am not Jessica. My ADHD does not have the focus to listen to all the additional side dialogue from every character. But you know I'm going to hear all the dialogue that I could think of to pause and listen to for Raz. You know that's going to happen. Because I know, like, Jessica, when she's quested... Jessica hasn't streamed ESO in a bit. She's very much a gacha streamer now. But she used to stream ESO a lot. And she would listen to, like, every single person's dialogue before talking to the one you're supposed to. And I don't know if I have that level of focus, but all these should have different dialogue.
Thank you, champion. I do not know what we would have done without you or the others who came from the mainland to help us against the worm cult. You should report to Prince Azah. I am sure he wants to know how you fared.
I am not a vampire. This is true.
Not the battle I wanted to fight, but I'll call it a win. If you found out anything about the worm cult's plans, take it to Azah. The little prince is already thinking about our next move.
I guess part of it is like, of course all of them have their comment, but it does also get that repetitive of like, go talk to the person you're supposed to talk to. So like sometimes it's like I'm here and I'm down for it to talk to them all, but sometimes it's just I'm in the moment, I'm ready for it to progress, I'm ready for the next thing. But also, I think it also helps this time, like this character's new to me. But all of these other characters, and I guess that's the thing that's different about this. This is a new zone, and this is a new quest line. But it's not necessarily entirely new interactions. Like, Prince Azah is new, and the Sunport leader is new, because obviously she's from here. But all the other characters we've quested with before.
Fighting necromancers is a frustrating experience. If you do not take the time to burn what you kill, you simply have to do it all over again. Speak with Azah, my friend. He's been waiting for you.
Might as well talk to them all now.
It was no easy fight.
Wait, no, I don't mean to click on him. No. I want to kill Gabrielle first.
I'm glad to see you survive that ugly fight. Those Soul Reapers are simply horrific. But I suppose we should have expected the worm cult to deploy them here. I believe Prince Azah is waiting to speak with you.
Yeah, and she still has the staff. We need to go save his butt, too.
It was no easy fight, but the palace district is secure. Your destruction of Soul Reapers was a great help.
Yay!
And it seems you cleansed Venutilmo Palace as well. Good work. Squardo said you saw Mage Farinor. Did she say anything?
Farinor takes orders from a master called Wormblood. He's looking for the gift of death.
Wormblood? A successor to Manamarco, perhaps, yet I know of no villain by that name. Nor have I ever heard of a gift of death. Clearly, we have much to learn about the Worm Cult's plots. At least you have put a name to our foe.
Here, I found Faranor's orders inside the palace. What do you make of them?
Nothing yet. Let's take a moment to regroup. Your valor secured a firm ally in Regent Corinway and showed the Alliance representatives the threat we face. Whatever the Worm Cult intends, the Stirk Fellowship will be ready to meet them. Thanks to you.
Fancy. What's this? What's a memento? Okay.
The conflict in the Palace District proved the Stirk Fellowship can defeat the Worm Cult in open battle. Yet we have to locate our foe to fight them. Faranor and Wormblood are somewhere on this island. We simply need to hunt them down.
I found Faranor's orders from Wormblood. Oh, okay. That makes sense. The Sunport Savior. We just got the... I saw that one. I was like, I'm assuming that's going to be us doing this quest. I was right. I found Faranor's orders from Wormblood. That may be a place to start.
That was my thought as well. The Worm Cult plans to move something important through the passages beneath. Wormblood's orders directed Faranor to ensure its safety. Whatever they're moving, they obviously consider it important. We should stop them.
Do you know where the passages beneath are?
Not precisely, but passages beneath sound like tunnels to me.
That's what I thought too.
I want you to locate them and then act as you deem best to foil the Worm Cult. Take Waxen Ash with you.
No, I want to take Raz with me.
She is an excellent scout and has crossed staves with the Worm Cult before.
Fine. I do like Waxen Ash. She's one that she's the one I've actually, out of this group here, is the one that I've quested with semi-recently because she's part of the Ebonheart pack, and that's the quest line that I've been on and off slowly questing through. Someday I will have played through the entirety of base game in this. Someday I will have done all the MMO questing that I want to do. Someday I will have finished ESO base game. Someday I will actually be caught up in Final Fantasy XIV questing because I'm still in Heavensward because I have not been questing on that character. And it's just... There's too many good games out there, which is a good problem to have, but also I have so many. Yes, I mentioned the thing. I mentioned the Final Fantasy. I also would really like to play some Guild Wars 2. I would really like to do that. I haven't done much in Guild Wars 2. And someday I wouldn't be opposed to going back to WoW. I literally played WoW for like 2 months, and that's all I've played of it. But it was fun, and I would not be opposed. You're like a cat with a treat bag, yes. I know, I want to play more Final Fantasy XIV. With all the school year stuff that's been going on, and also all the Discord stuff, and all the email things, and all the things that have been going on, I want to make more YouTubes for Final Fantasy XIV, because I was questing through A Realm Reborn, and I've been wanting to quest on her, on my Sophia Star Racer character, but it's like, well, I could go quest on my Lavender character, who's my little Lala, and keep doing Heavensward. But yeah, so many things, so little time. Because then ESO, like the reason we're questing in ESO right now is because the wall is coming down. Like IRL time, we are working together doing daily quests as a community. That is like happening now, which is why we're questing in this right now. Or otherwise, I wouldn't be questing in ESO right now because we were playing Resident Evil 4 and we have other things to do. We are going to play Minecraft on Saturday. So reminder for anyone who wants to join on the server, and we're playing Minecraft together and decorating it for the holidays on Saturday. So, you know, there's other things too. And the thing that's so hard is I have so many games that I love to play that don't have IRL time pressures, but there's so many games that I do love to play that do have those IRL time pressures that I end up focusing on those, and the other things get put on the backlog. Like deeper on the backlog, because you know the backlog is the backlog has layers. There's many layers to our backlog. Fish, please get me part of the backlog, because that would be really funny if you gave me part of the backlog right now. No, okay, boo. Okay, all right. Waxen Ash and I will stop by, or we'll stop the Worm Cult shipment.
Remember, time may not be on our side. We do not know how many more Soul Reapers the Worm Cult created or where they are. 2 of you can find answers more swiftly than 1. Explain the situation to Walks and Ash, then go find the passages beneath.
Well, we do know that there are a lot of them because we did see a whole lot of them in the storage. Okay, any thoughts about what the Worm Cult is planning?
Many, and none of them good. The orders you found mentioned something called the Gift of Death. The cult is harvesting souls with their reapers for some so-called great work, and they have Vaunus Galarian. How it fits together, I cannot say.
Yeah, we really need to get Vaunus back. I don't need you to remind me about Vaunus. I did the prologue. I do actually know that he's captured. What do you think Wormblood meant by a great work?
Who knows? Some horrible necromantic ritual, most likely. Wormblood's orders mention souls, after all. And the cult is here in numbers we've rarely seen before. Why Solstice? What are they trying to do here? That is what we need to learn.
Exactly. Okay, you don't know anything about the Gift of Death?
All I know is that it does not sound good. If Wormblood wants the Gift of Death, then I do not want him to get it.
Fair.
Keep your eyes and ears open, comrade. If you learn something more, let me know.
Okay. Yes. I have, at some point we'll get back to our Date Everything playthrough, but I have added every character that we have met in Date Everything is in our fishing. So there's like 80 something of them. We haven't met every character in the game yet, but we have met a lot of them. So, unfortunately, that means you could randomly fish up Dishy. Or Doug. Or we were cursed with Jean-Lu when I got back from break. So, that is a thing that can happen. I need to go in. I need to update our fishing. Y'all, I just had the thought. Because the way I've been doing it, I need to go in and I need to change the Final Fantasy X characters. Is that the characters that are at like the rarity are like characters from games we've played and like finished, like we're not actively playing. The uncommon characters are like the ones of games that we're like currently streaming. Though I think Date Everything is just gonna stay in that category because that's just a good set of characters to just have in that, you know, fill that category a bit. But I just had the thought of we're playing ESO, which means I should add Raz. Which means I should add Raz. I should add my own character in there, shouldn't I? Because she's quite fabulous. She is a master angler. I never changed her title to Witch. Usually I change it to Witch for the season. You want to fish up Raz? I did take a picture of Raz earlier, so I could add that. I could add that one in. That actually would be really fun.
Imagine the alliances and guilds working together again.
Here, let me get. Here, I'll do this, and then I can cut this. That there's a picture of Squirto. I guess this would have the little quest marker above her head. But I could still cut these. Walks and Ash and Gabrielle. Let me actually get a picture with her name so I remember how to spell it. I could get the prince. I guess we probably could get a better lighting one of him, but in case I forget to take a picture later, there's one there. I don't know if you have any titles for your character yet. You might. If you haven't looked, you might be surprised. You might have already come across something. The other thing is this character, this is my main character. So obviously she's unlocked a lot of these, but some of these titles she didn't actually unlock. My other characters have, because I don't know, like 4 or 5 updates ago, maybe more at this point, ESO added in the ability for titles to be shared, like account-wide, versus just by character. So, easiest one would be to look.
Interesting what the correlation accomplished here.
I don't know what the Murkmire one is, but this character hasn't done Murkmire. This character hasn't done Fighters Guild, but other characters have. So I think she would have still access to those titles. There's so many. There's so many titles. I kind of forgot how many I had. But like obviously a lot of these are just like completing different zones. Like Vanquisher of the Grey Host is for completing, you know, the Skyrim zone. Let's see. Let's find some other ones. Oh, Hero Skyrim. So that's doing both zones. Hero Murkmire. This character has not actually earned that title. My Sork has. Some of them, most of them are just achievement based. Dragon Slayers, you know, killing so many dragons and elsewhere. You know, Champion of Vivect is for doing Vardenfell. I don't know what Champion of the Green's from. That's the Deadlands. Markarth is one of the zones. Blackwood is a chapter. Anequina is elsewhere. This was the title that I had for a very long time. That was the title I had on her for a very, very long time.
I thought I sensed the prince taking the measure of my scales. He has a task in mind for the two of us, does he not?
Mm-hmm.
Very well, I am agreeable. What do we need to do?
Prince Azah wants us to find the worm cult's passages beneath, but we don't have much to go on.
A tricky task. Finding the crocodile's wallow by wading through the reeds may take some time. Quicker to just ask someone who knows where she nests. As it turns out, I captured a worm cult bone lord in the fight for the palace district.
Oh, where's this worm cult prisoner now?
I was not quite sure what to do with him after I knocked him senseless, so I had our soldiers take him to Sunport's guardhouse just north of the city's western gate. I doubt he will be happy to see me, but perhaps you can get him to talk.
Okay. Somewhere to start. Okay. What time is it anyway? Okay. I don't have to work tomorrow, so normally this would be we would need to wind down here, but I don't have work tomorrow, so we can keep questing for a little bit. Though I am going to hit the point that I'm going to be hungry and want food fairly soon, so probably not wildly much longer.
The worm cult attacked the palace district. You were there, Tayer Canor. Were you injured?
It was a close call, but the Stirk Fellowship intervened and saved us.
The tides washed the outsiders to our shore for good reason, it seems.
I just thank the three queens they were there when we needed them.
Well, it seems we unlocked new NPC dialogue, because that's them commenting on the quest we just did. We are not streaming for 24 hours. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think I will ever do a 24-hour stream. Night Spider, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think we'll finish this quest tonight.
Ah,
okay.
Good. The Bone Lord is still here, and he is awake again. Sergeant, we need to speak with the prisoner.
Very well. Prisoner's all yours.
I was so confused. Like, she walked in, I was like waiting for her to comment, because usually they comment on stuff if they walk in like that, but that was like more delayed than I expected it to be. Not trust my verbal filter during a 24-hour stream. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like I would do okay. I would pretty much guarantee me getting a migraine. Like, that would even be like, I could not imagine staying up purposely for 24 hours. let alone streaming for 24 hours. Either way would like result in definitely me getting a migraine. So like that would not be a fun thing. I could definitely see like doing a longer stream, like do a full day stream or something if we had an event or something kind of thing. But it would be a like start and stream during the day. I would not do like I did and stream till 2 a.m. I would not do it like that. I would do it that we would like start earlier in the day. But like at this point, if I do another backlog-a-thon or a subathon or anything like that, I think I would probably be doing it similar to how like Mealy and Negs are doing it, of the, the timer, you do a normal like stream or maybe a slightly longer than normal stream and you go every day kind of thing versus a like solid 24-hour clock, because that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. I also am at the point that my brain, like, this is the reason, like, I have to remind myself when I am AFK of what my AFK name is, because I have so internalized being Tap that, like, that is what my brain refers to itself as. Like, I have so internalized that as far as my brain is concerned, that is my name, which is why I did keep tapping it when we changed my username. Because that I forget that my AFK name is my AFK name. I also don't like it, so that doesn't make my brain want to remember it anyway. And also most people don't call me it anyway because I have a bunch of tiny children that run around and cause chaos that refer to me by my last name. So I'm surprised they're just letting him chill with this open like this. Oh, no, that's like the guard, and that's the prison. Okay, I see. I'm very confused.
Do you come to mock Kagajal for his defeat?
Right? Or why are they just letting him chill? I guess? Okay, sure.
Do you come to mock Kagajal for his defeat? Enjoy it while you can. The triumph of the Black Worm is close at hand. This one will not be your prisoner for long.
Okay. I do like that as a fellow Khajiit, though. Don't see anything wrong with your IRL name, by the way, but each their own. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. It's just annoying from the standpoint that it is not like insanely common, but it is common enough that I'm rarely the only person with my name. And that's just annoying. That's just annoying. And with the version of my name that it is, it's like, okay, well, you could have given me the other version and it still would have been essentially the same name, and it would have been insanely unique because I don't know anyone else with that name. You did have two other Brandons as you. Yeah, I once had a theater class where there was 4 of us with the same name. We all went by our last names because that was just easier. Like, my entire, like, my first time that I had an experience that I was in school and there wasn't another person with my name was college. And not like my first 2 years of college, like my teaching program. So we're talking, it took until my 3rd year of college for me to have an experience of being the only person with my name. Because all through elementary school and through middle school, there was at least one other person in my grade level with my name. Not as bad as my sister. My sister always had there was 4 kids in her grade level that had her name. Oh, which had the same last name too, which got confusing. I still think the funniest thing for high school was that we had two Shannons, and both Shannons, you know, you had to remember, you had to do last names because you couldn't do like Shannon by hair color or anything because both of them dyed their hair red, like that, like fake, like bright engine red. They both dyed their hair that same color. There's a girl in my high school with the same first and last name, and we were in the same chem class in 10th grade. The teacher had to differentiate us by middle initial. Yeah, I just, the whole entire time going through school, just like, I have to put my last name on everything. All the time. Luckily, my last name is unique. I hated it growing up, but now I like it, which is why, like, for reference, I didn't change my name when me and Talarian got married. Hers isn't super common, so I'm usually the only one except one job. But there's 3 of us went by last name there. Yeah. I had that and ended up getting the other one's lower grades. Ended up with a parent-teacher interview. Oh my gosh. Yeah, both the first and last are extremely common. So I usually add the middle initial whenever possible. Fair enough. We're getting a new professor. Oh, who shares my last name. And it sounds like they're also getting another lecturer who shares your first name. Oh no. That's going to be not complicated or confusing at all. Your full name is the Ranch. Just IT Ranch. Yes. Yes. You're the IT. You're the tech ranch, right? We have questions. Tell us where to find the passages beneath.
Kagajal is sure you would like to know. But this one does not give up his brethren so easily. Death holds no terrors for one who walks the necromantic path. Kill Kagajal and be done with it. He will be back.
So our options are: your master has abandoned you to die, you might as well talk. I do have... Oh, also just tip for ESO people, if you haven't done so, put a skill into Intimidate and put a skill point into Persuade, because that unlocks more of these options. So I can only pick these because this character has a skill point in Intimidate and in Persuasion. And I remember being really confused as a new player with that. I'm like, what do you mean I can't pick that option? So we can Intimidate or Persuade. So Intimidate is kill you. You're not getting out of this that easily. Punch. Persuade. Give us a location, and we'll make sure your life is spared. I feel like the Persuade's a little too nice. I'm feeling more like the punch option. I don't know. Anyone have an opinion? Because I think clearly we have to pick Intimidate or Persuade. If we have the option for the fancy dialogue option, I feel like we should pick one of those. What are those under? Ooh. Maybe it's under world things or something? No, it's, Persuade is in the... I'll have to double check. I want to say Persuade is in the Mages Guild and Intimidate is in the Fighters Guild. I might be misremembering. I want to punch him.
You dare lay hands on a black worm bone lord? Kagajal will neither forget nor forgive this offense. Oh, your death will be one that is whispered of in terror for years to come.
my gosh, it's the dagger. Don't want to talk? Good. I'm just getting warmed up. Punch. No, I'll just ask again. Ask again. Where are the passages beneath?
Fine. You will find the passages beneath in Tarner Mine, near the southern coast. Something important is soon to be sent through. This one knows not what. But this knowledge will do you no good. My brethren will see to that.
Alright. And now I gotta look, because now I gotta remember. Yeah, intimidating. So the intimidate is under the Fighters Guild, and the persuasive is under the Mages Guild. It's literally like the first passive ability in each of them. Also, apparently, the Intimidate reduces the stamina cost of your Fighter's Guild abilities by 15%. But the Mage's Guild doesn't do that one, which is interesting. Not that I have... Well, technically, I used to have this ability on here, but I don't anymore. Wrote it down. Cool. Yeah, those are both good skills to have unlocked, or otherwise you just straight up cannot click on those dialogue options and quests.
An ugly choice, yet such is the nature of our foes. I am not proud of my part in what happened here. Go on ahead, I will meet you in the mine. I think it is best to be alone with my thoughts for a time.
I don't think Wax and Ash is afraid of the fact that I just straight up punched him. Sorry. That, I mean, it's Worm Cult dude. We're gonna punch the Worm Cult dude. I mean, they're not afraid of dying, and letting them walk would make it so we could maybe follow him, but even then they're gonna probably lead us on a wild goose chase. We still don't know what exactly the Worm Cult plans to do there.
I suspect Wormblood and Farinor shared that information only with those who needed to know. The note you and Scordo found referred to a shipment of great importance, did it not? If it is important to them, then it is important to us.
You believe Bone Lord Casgul doesn't know anything more?
Your methods were harsh. I believe he would have said anything to convince you to go away. However, it makes sense to me that the cult leaders would value secrecy. We simply have to go to the mine and see for ourselves.
Now I feel bad that I chose the punch option, because now Wax and Ash doesn't approve. Because, you know, we punched him and just, you know, he said whatever we wanted to hear kind of thing. But also, like, he did tell us an actual location. And I'm not surprised that he doesn't know more than that, because so far none of the other ones have known anything more than specifically the information they needed to do their task. All right, let's go. Okay, there's like a hair or something that keeps poking my eyeball. Okay. I kind of feel like that might actually be our pause point for tonight. Unless if we want to go do the entirety of the mine, because like once we go in, it's going to be a thing to like...
You were there, Taylor Canor.
It's going to be a thing to like go through and complete the area before you can exit. So that might actually be our good pause. I think, because I'm getting hungry and I want to get some food. So, I will be back tomorrow. Oh, I was going to say we're doing something different, but we did the blacksmithing questing today. So, tomorrow is just going to be, oh, I didn't finish all these. Yeah, I might smack some more stuff later. But tomorrow will just be more ESO questing. So we're going to keep questing. We actually made more progress tonight than I kind of expected, considering we split games, because we completed a quest and made progress into the next one. And I figured at most tonight that we would maybe finish one. So we're already farther than I thought, so I'm going to take that as a win. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I think that's a good pause. Or otherwise, I feel like if we keep going, it's going to be we're going to finish this quest tonight, which is not a bad thing, but we could do that tomorrow. Because we're on the passages beneath. Yes. Yes. So we have the passages beneath, the writhing wall, the gift of death. Now we know that's a thing. And Ella, stop clapping on the desk. Passages, writhing, gift, and crossing. So we have 4 more quests that we have access to right now. The crossing of the wall is the last one for the western part of the area. The rest of that quest line is, quote, available once the wall comes down. So the goal is to get to the crossing, through the crossing of the wall before the wall comes down. And considering phase 2 is only about halfway, we still have phase 3, I think we can definitely do that. Because we'll have tomorrow and we'll have Thursday. Like, if anything, maybe we'll finish the questing on Thursday. Because that's why, like, I put Friday as a possible bonus stream. And I was thinking, like, maybe ESO still, but I also kind of put Resident Evil 4 as well in case this was too much ESO in a week. But maybe we'll finish our Solstice questing by the end of the week. Which actually might be kind of cool. What do y'all think? So, I'll be back tomorrow around 5:30 Pacific time for some more ESO questing. And we'll continue doing our Solstice questing. I guess that's probably it there in terms of info and stuff and things and whatnot. If you had joined Discord, that's there. Possibly some post-stream friendships. I gotta figure out what I'm nomming. Of stuff and things and whatnot. Got a butterfly. Okay. So if you want to check socials, those are there. Discord's a cool place to chill. It also has our information for Minecraft stuff. So reminder, we're going to Minecraft on the server on Saturday. I probably will still be on there throughout the week because I think I'm going to keep making some progress on the tree stuff before then. So no, I'm just a big old baguette. I mean, I guess I probably could. Because I don't think we like legit have a big baguette. I don't think Talarian's turned it into croutons yet. He got a big baguette to turn into croutons. But I don't know if he's done that yet. But that would be funny. So yeah. Stuff and things and whatnot. I don't know if anyone feels like hanging around tomorrow. I'll probably body double in Discord and get some stuff done because I don't work tomorrow. In the meantime, we are gonna go raid a wonderful goober named Captain Odin, who's currently playing some Marvel Rivals because we haven't got to raid Odin in a bit. So we should go over there and say hi. Also, fellow Plant Army member, so we should go say hi. So, if you copy and paste one of those raid messages, it does not have to have my emotes. Whatever emotes make you happy. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. I will be back. Oh, I gotta change this. That's why I was copying it. Hey, who wants to help me remember? Ella, get off the desk. Who wants to help me remember to change the raid command? Because I still don't remember to do that. There we go. There's the one with the holiday emotes. There we go. And I'm going to fish. I'm going to roll. A 10. Okay, well, not the best. And I'm going to swap over here so we can stare at the cute penguin on our way out. Thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.